Just run it. Just run it like this, yeah.
Alright, we all good?
Good.
Alright, let's start the match.
You should move a team over to Team Red so it's even.
Ooh, you're right. I just said that.
Get out of here with your logic and reason.
I didn't even see that.
Just make Team Red suffer.
Yeah, 4 against 2 is always fun. Alright, so main goal with this is 1, again for the newer players, find your character, test them out a bit, learn how they worked. 2, get a little experience. Vets, try not to murder the little guys too fast. But main thing is about this is so y'all can get a little experience, understand who you're playing, understand what guns you like. I believe the guns in this are already set up in a preset. I don't know if,
Yeah,
I can't remember how TDR works, but I'm pretty sure it's that way.
Yeah,
but
loadouts.
this preset set up already. Just choose one that looks fun to you, test it out, and
What map are you choosing for the custom match?
I don't know what map it is. I just put on random.
I would like to try to do some third map layouts like.
Yeah, we can. I'll do that once this time. This usually goes by pretty quick. Okay, yeah, there's presets. Cool thing about this, about TDR, is it basically shows you as well what guns are usually best for what situations. And if you're a certain type of player, like me personally, I've always been a sniper person. You can go for the long range loadouts, test those out. Specialist is basically like anything that you find yourself in multiple types of situations, so you have a loadout basically fit for those. Heavy, like Nuke explained earlier, it's just mowing down enemies. And then everything else pretty much explains itself.
So it seems like spectating wise, there's no like ability for me to freeze zoom or like free drone. I just gotta rotate through POV.
You probably just need to hit your binds. Maybe?
Hold on, 1 second.
There should be like a toggle free cam.
There?
Let me see.
Oh, observer mode, let me see. Closest enemy, closest player.
Mine's not working either
Free,
though, so.
hold. Oh, okay, yes, so hold. For me, because I'm on controller, hold triangle and I have free count.
I'm struggling to figure it out on this.
Whatever your weapon swap thing?
Did you get kicked?
We're not allowed to
Did you leave?
change our
JD, did you leave?
Oh, I'm getting killed by someone with 10,000 Apex kills.
Whenever one of the players got booted out.
They got booted?
Yeah, they got booted out, so they're just waiting in the lobby. I mean, you can finish this matchup if you want, but... Yeah. Alright, let me... Oh, can I? Okay, cool, so I can go through the map too.
We can fly good to like right there at the end. Okay, that is coming soon.
Yeah, so I guess not just one of the people casting will probably be like observing, and then both will be casting, right? They'll not gonna both be observing, right?
Yeah, both of y'all can observe at the same time. It'll be that way.
So crazy in their third state.
Do you want us to use this feature that shows the next ring, or do you want us to avoid that?
Ooh, actually, yeah, y'all can. That sounds cool.
Especially
Especially
with GS or whatever they
Yeah.
would always do.
Yeah, because we could kind of anticipate, like, okay, who's gonna be the first to move in. Sometimes we have to kind of predict where they're gonna go, and it's like if the first team moves in, like Team A, and then they get to, you know, above the choke point area, and then they end up, I don't know, like killing 3 teams because they moved in first. That's a lot to commentate on.
Yeah. That way, y'all, it also helps y'all out so y'all can focus a little more on a certain region, what's going on there. Yeah, no, that works really well.
Double timing it. Caught with no way out. Spotted. Double timing it.
I use it there.
Overall, though, how does it look?
It looks good. It moves really smooth and everything. You can literally phase through all the walls, so you can just go to all perspectives. And you can also toggle all player tags, so you can see everyone in the team.
Oh, that's cool too.
Yeah, and it shows like their meters, how far they are from each other, and their HP.
We still got chat open for questions. So if you have any questions about any weapons or characters or anything.
Teams in the building just like are on lockdown, bro. They got a Fuse and a Watson. But it's like, you know, it's funny though, a good thing to mention too is team synergy, because I can imagine Watson is messing up Fuse's play. Eating everything with the pylon.
I don't think Watson Pylon actually eats friendly nades.
From when I played, they did. I don't know if they fixed it, but that was one of the issues, because I used to play with the Fuse player, and like sometimes like I would eat like friendly nades. You're not supposed to. I don't know if it's that.
Oh, it eats all projectiles.
It's all, yeah, it's all.
Yeah, whether they're friendly or enemy, it eats any projectile.
Yeah. So it's like yeah, there's certain things that you just don't want to really play together because it might just mess up someone's gameplay.
And speaking of, a really fun thing that I love to run, because I'm an Ash Vantage and Seer main.
Okay.
But like when you're running Ash and you have both a it's not my team. When you have a freaking Wraith and an Altar on your team, oh my gosh, movement is so fun.
Yeah, you're gonna be chasing them through the map. They're like so fast.
Like you just have portals everywhere. It's just it's so funny.
Thought I'd come back. You look like you could use the help.
Since we kind of went over all the characters earlier, but just to kind of make a couple recommendations for people who are newer. Wraith is a great all-arounder. We talked about how she can queue and get out of situations earlier, and she has the portal. Just a fantastic character for anyone to start with. Lifeline's a great support character for anyone to pick up. Easy mobility, and she has her ult so she can save her teammates. Either of those would be a great choice when you're starting out, I think. Ash is also one of the most popular characters in the game right now. Great movement, so...
Yeah, her rework is great.
Yeah, she's fantastic.
Everybody's playing her. I missed just me.
Any of those would be a really good choice.
Yeah, typically, I mean, the way they set it up, it's like defense type, then you have your like super aggressive type, and then your overall, I don't know, I guess, support in a sense, as a defense support, and then you're a skirmisher. Yeah, typically. But I mean, some people, they just like, they all go, all skirmishers, you know, because they're like super aggro, and they push rather than protect, defend.
I feel like
Ballistic will be a good one for the aggro player. Like Bro said, it's a 1v1 character. If you get hit with that ability of his, you're gonna get the gun overheated before the fight's even really done.
Yeah.
Weapon swapping is kinda next level, but I mean, it's gonna, I don't know.
Maybe I'm up too. Just gonna peek what he's doing.
Don't look at me. Dude, I'm just vibing.
Alright, let's go, let's go.
completely messed up.
By chance, do you guys have it set to 30 minutes of fighting with unlimited kills until time runs out?
It should
Yeah,
say
it is. Time
75
left.
kills.
It says 21. Time left, 21 minutes. But I'm saying no deaths.
I see
Oh, no,
61 out of 75.
Okay, okay, okay.
Once we
Probably
hit
just,
75, it
it's
should.
probably just the observers.
Yeah, yeah. It's just good.
A little bit. Oh, I got double T.
A couple people dropping at 3K. You guys need to chill a little bit.
Alright. Y'all going.
Be nice. We talked about this.
Alright, that's it. Well, guys.
We have to put you guys down for early nap time. You can't play nice with the others.
Shields are depleted. Recharging.
Dang, bro, he hit the gritty on him. Oh my god.
Are you going to let it end like this?
Yeah, bamboo.
The teleport.
I saw that.
Disrespectful.
Alright, never give up, guys. Keep shooting to the very, very end. I believe in you. You can always win any fight. You can always turn it around. Believing in yourself is the first step to hitting your shots.
True.
Oh, I have no bullets.
I swear. You think Kobe steps up to the free throw line and is like, oh, I don't know.
Or like
maybe
take
this
a
will go
breath.
in.
Just
Nah,
take
bro.
a breath.
Just
I
breathe
mean, if
and
you're close,
believe. Breathe and believe.
Hip fire too. Feel confident in the hip fire.
But the recoil in some of these guns though are tragic. So it might not always just be you.
Yes, that is another thing.
Recoil counters are very
Team 2.
horrendous in this game.
Hip fire is the best.
Sorry, Spider. I think that was you.
Was that Space Spider, something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that team
Yeah, that
was.
was me.
They were going insane there.
Good job, guys. Woohoo.
Nice job, guys. Are we running another one? Because we gotta bring one in.
Yeah, add
Okay.
whoever's either not in here
What is that Watson skin? I missed it.
Yeah, I know, right? The one from Imperial.
Yeah, what is
Holy.
that? So cutesy.
Alright, who's not in here?
Alright, Tora. He's here now. Yeah, he's right there.
Sweet.
Okay, one thing too, real quick, guys, to go over, because I know a couple people struggled. Like a really basic thing to consider is your settings, because we didn't talk about that kind of stuff at all.
Yep.
Make sure you go, like, if you're having trouble with like performance or anything, just put everything pretty much on low. Most stuff you can, it's not a big deal. Keep your resolution low, but pretty much everything, or normal, but pretty much everything else you can just throw on low. If you're on M and K, this is a little more like math for like normal people, but if you go to like your settings, for example, I'm on 1600 DPI and 0.6 in game. Anywhere around that would be good.
Yeah, one rocket launcher.
If you're at 800 DPI, that would be like 1.2 in game, for example. So anywhere around that would be pretty good. You don't want to be up here at like 5 or 6. You're going to be spinning. You're going to have an impossible time hitting anyone. If you're playing on controller, the easiest thing is what is 4-3 linear is pretty much what everybody plays.
Yeah, usually
Yeah,
that's
4-3.
what a lot of people recommend. Personally, me
Like 4-3,
personally,
yeah.
it also depends on your dead zones. Like my dead zones
Oh,
are
right,
really
right.
So I run a 2-3 instead, just because of, especially depending on your controller, if you can like customize the shit out of it. If you have really low dead zones, it's recommended specifically for Apex to play on lower settings, just because it's really about minute aim in this game.
So if
What do you do for quick
hon-
turns? Because
and
you're
honestly,
kind of moving slow.
just to even just
Not for me.
comment on
My
that.
dead zones are at
Even-
0.
Even though this is
Okay.
my first time playing, I run 0.8 with like 1200 DPI on mouse and key. So when I say it's literally very, very minute, like you were saying, like it literally matters. Like if I was to put it on 0.81, it would feel completely different.
Yeah. That's just, it is very,
It's that sensitive.
very meticulous.
My settings are totally different right now because I'm on Xbox. I'm like not at my home. I usually play on PlayStation.
I'm
so
on
it's like
too, so if you
it's hitting way different right now because I haven't tweaked my settings yet.
Yeah, I'm on Xbox, so like I said, mine's just because I have dead zones set to 0. I'm on 2-3 because I can still move pretty fast with how my controller is.
I just try to
but-
give everybody a baseline, you know what I mean, to try.
Yeah,
and
no, before I started messing around with dead zones, my sense was always at 4-3. It's just like
Yeah.
it's your pitch perfect before you start playing around with things.
Right.
Yeah. Before I swapped from Xbox, I was playing on 3-3, and then I swapped to 3-4.
Yeah.
Only because of how I like to play. Like I'm a Watson main, so I have to be able to rotate as fast as possible when I want to do my fences. So I just play with a higher turning, and for my like shots and stuff, I just stick with 3 because it keeps me the most stable.
Yep. And
Y'all have guns you
understand-
just do not use.
Dude, I will
no.
never in my life touch a rampage.
I use every gun in the game.
Every gun.
Rampage
I
and
mean, wait.
G7 scouts, I will
What am
never
I talking
touch.
about? This is my first time playing. I don't know what we're talking about.
Use every gun except that bow check. You can have that. Just leave that where it is.
Like in
Okay,
general.
so all the vets should play with bows. Got it.
Wait, did the bow check? Do they still have like the 2 different modes where it's like a shorthand?
Nope.
It's a one single fire. Okay.
Yeah, he just hit 100 on that dummy. I don't know how he did that.
What does it mean if the ready button is just buffering a loading sign?
I don't know. I see who that is. I've been
Are
trying to
you
figure it out
Rox
myself.
Gaming ST?
No, that's not me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see it too.
Yeah, that's me.
But
I had wrote it in the chat, but I have no clue why that's there.
it's fine. I might just be Apex being stupid. This game
Yeah, I
is
wouldn't worry about
That's
it.
about right.
Because it wouldn't even let me see the
Apex is
match summary.
stupid a lot.
Apex is Apex, so
Yeah.
dude,
It's
if
Apex
they
being Apex
bring
as
back
always.
the freaking double shots on G7, I'll use it again. But ever since they
I
took it
know
off,
that's what they
I
should have
hated
done.
it.
I think they should
took
took
double tap off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Double top was the only reason I used G7. It was the my gosh, that was the peak.
G7 is such a perfect
When
gun,
G7 had double tap and the R301
Yeah, that was
had
crazy.
freaking
I
what?
forgot about
I don't
that.
know what it was.
Anvil.
I mean,
Yeah, when it had
yeah,
Anvil receiver,
was
dude,
beautiful.
good.
No, you know what was really crazy? When the RE had hammer point rounds.
Oh yeah,
It's
They didn't have
it's
this
crazy
buff.
when they bring it back. It was
dude, that was back
insane.
during the good old raked arenas.
Remember
days.
when you could put like a sniper sight on a wingman?
Oh
That was
yeah,
perfect.
Ass.
That was
Yeah.
4.8 on a
A 3
wingman
times
was
on a wingman?
Oh, 3 times
That
on a
was
crawler.
insane.
Oh my god. Those were the
Apex has
days.
really fun memories, man. I just
Yeah.
wish
Took
the
the
game
fucking
was good.
alternator. That shit was fun.
All
Oh,
right,
yeah,
let's
if they
start
took
with fast. Yeah, find my controller. That's what I haven't started.
Yeah, they took out gun
Hold
shield.
on.
and put
Do you
in
think maybe if
construction.
if you guys remove me and bring me back, will it get rid of that?
We can see.
You can leave and then maybe come back and use the bow.
All right, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
I think I'm pretty good with my millions of skins.
I'm actually probably gonna move to observer. I want to see what y'all are seeing. That way, I can have a better view of how I might want things.
I'm back.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, it's gone.
There we go.
Nice.
Literally Apex being stupid
Yeah.
for no reason, as always.
No, Spider can be on the 2-man team, can't you? I'm joking.
No. It's fine. It's fine. Leave it.
Did we lose someone?
No, I'm just moving to observer so I can see what y'all are seeing. That way, I can have a better idea of what I might want for clips.
Run it.
All right, let's go. Oh, there we go, and it fixed it.
Doji, don't you even dare peek over it. You let me be a menace as I would like to be a menace.
No, because I saw you. I literally was just playing around, and then you come over here sweating on me, and I'm like, what did I do wrong?
I was trying
Like,
to
I
tell
didn't
you
use
that
that
match,
match,
but I
wall
couldn't
jumps,
see him.
tap straights, and I'm like, brother, I'm just running around looking at what people are doing.
I was trying to learn how to use that rocket launcher.
Oh, yeah.
Who was the caustic who kept putting down all that gas?
Yo,
I know it everywhere.
like, he was scaring
And then
me.
there's just
Alright, how
random
many you
washroom trenches, but those are
He was
good.
actually a good distraction doing that. I was like, yo.
I mean, I could have sworn that's the point of running caustic.
I just kept
I know,
down
but
on
whoever
them.
it was, every time I would bust a corner, I would see them just coming out the gas all slow.
Yeah, you got.
So
you
then
got
we started
six, you got
shooting
six
me.
of them to drop. You drop all of them.
No, I
just
just
kept putting my phones out in front of him.
And I'm like, why are you putting gas in front of me? That's why I killed you. But then every time, this one caustic just kept spawning in front of me with gas, and I didn't understand where it was coming from.
I was just like, if this is what we gotta deal with, I'm like, you get all the Mirage clones. Yeah, all the Mirage clones.
P2020. I gotta go.
What the heck? That's Ash's heirloom?
No, it's one of the. I have her heirloom. I'll show you after, but.
I was so
It's
mad that I
in
was your sword as
the-
the heirloom.
Basically,
That made
they
no
just
sense.
started dropping random free heirlooms for people to get. Since
Oh.
the rest
It's
of
like
the
a
characters
universal
have gone.
heirloom?
Yeah.
Shit.
They started doing it once the Final Fantasy collab
Yeah,
came
yeah,
out.
the materia stuff and
Yeah.
Cloud. Right, right.
Then after that, they saw how popular that got, so they were just
Caustic
like,
again.
Butter,
The
my
first
boy.
damage I take is from a caustic.
Well, that
Yeah, I
was
told you, hold. I don't know if you're on controller, but for me it's triangle, and then it'll pop up with all the prompts for you to look through.
Okay, I see.
Caustic got that green aura with flies, bruh.
Oh.
2 kills, not bad to start off.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
We need to change this class though.
Yeah, nice shot.
I see you shooting in here.
Bro, Cutter's fragging out, bro.
Right? That's going crazy.
Well, bye.
Let's go, dude.
You're not running.
Shit. 2 kills already.
I go.
My boy.
Oh my god.
Yo,
Y'all
if I
gotta
see
worry
another
about spiders.
I think it's more panic than anything.
Bangalore popped up.
Yo, W's
there
a
goes
W, bro.
another
Even if
one.
it's lowercase.
Why are there so many people?
Don't worry about it.
Just wait till you get a full lobby.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know, but I mean, I just killed like 4.
Ignore that I
Did it
missed
just?
literally on my
I just got booted.
You got booted from the game too?
Again?
Yeah.
Ah.
And I was actually on a killing streak. I got booted. We're back.
Okay. So it can
Question:
show
if
you...
that happens in an actual like tournament game, what are we doing with that?
I don't know.
That's a good
what
question.
can happen.
What does that play?
Depending on how early it happens, I may just have us restart.
Okay.
The issue with that is if
Well, I don't see
let's
it.
say we get this to the point where GGL actually makes an official one,
Okay.
I'm gonna have to have a talk with the rival admins about how we're gonna handle that.
Yeah, you should prepare for that to happen because I've seen it happen a lot to like really official game.
Well, I mean, basically what they do, right, is if there's no kills or anything, they restart the game. If there's
Yeah.
none, they pause, they just wait for him to come back, right? I mean,
Yeah, like if it's early on and I can catch it in time, or any of y'all can, we'll just pause, end it there, and restart. If it's like,
if we're halfway, we just pause and let them rejoin.
yeah, if I'm just trying to think of if it happens towards end game, how I might just do it is, no, I don't want to do it that way. So I'm thinking of if that's the case, do a PDM of the last team.
Oh
no! That would be kind of stupid. Just that's a completely different thing.
Yeah, that.
Apex is BR, bro. That's what it is. I mean,
Yeah.
Well, I guess until the next match, I'll.
It should be able to pause. I'm pretty sure it can pause, and we'll just sit and wait if they can rejoin mid-match. If not,
I have a question.
What's up?
How do I change my sensitivity settings? Cause I'm moving like a brick right
Are
now. I can't
you
shoot
on
nothing.
controller or PC?
Yeah, I'm a controller.
Okay, hold your menu
long
button.
press the menu and there'll be like settings or something, and then you can go through your controller settings. Yeah, and there's advanced controls. I don't recommend you mess with that yet. Just go
Yeah,
through the default. Like there's 4 3s. The average default right now is 4 3. If you feel like you're moving slow, you can move it up a little bit more.
Where? Okay,
I
so
did
I'm
the most
looking for
backwards
what?
thing possible.
So
Just stayed in.
your options. So like your like the top
Yeah,
right, there's
I'm
a
in the
button.
settings right now.
Okay.
I see like the
You should say
the
like
little menu.
controller or something like that. Like I can't open it up right now. Yeah, settings, controller, and then it's look sensitivity and ADS too. So
Yeah, I'd recommend keeping at least your ADS sensitivity around 2 or 3, and you can just mess around with your aim sensitivity.
Okay. I got it. You said I'm looking for the ADS.
I'm sorry.
yes.
It's
Well,
around
look
the top.
sensitivity is
Thanks,
when you're
Marcus.
not scoped in or like not like looking down sight, and then ADS is. So if you feel like in general you're turning very slow, then you might want to increase the first one. But if it's looking around while you're ADSing, then you want to increase that one.
Alright, thank you.
Yeah.
So make sure you crank your FOV while you're in the settings.
Yes, please. Always have your FOV at max. I don't care how you feel, you have to get used to it.
And get used to kind of like the Moby tech of like moving fast, which is basically like slide jumping off of like edges and stuff like that. That increases your speed rather than just walking and then sprinting and then ducking.
Same with like,
my bad.
you
My bad.
played
Hold on for a
Valorant
second.
or-
Can you repeat the last part?
I would recommend you look up a YouTube video on like it's like sprint jumping. It's just like mobility on like Apex on how to move faster and like bolt things and stuff like that. Like it's kind of like a technique, but for console players, all we do is basically like what was it like?
Down, bro. Whatever you're.
Yeah, for me, I put it on my paddles. It's my slide and jump, slide jump, slide jump, and that helps you like stay low.
Yeah. For mine personally, my crouch and my jumps are on my thumbsticks. My crouch is on my right stick, and my jump is on my left. I think it's actually one of the settings. I think it's called Ninja or something. If not, it's just something I did myself because it's something I like to do to make things easier. But yeah, literally, you're just holding down crouch. Once you start sprinting, you can crouch, and it makes you slide at any time. And then while you're sliding, basically, just jump.
Yeah, I had to take it off of the sticks because it gives me analog drift from pressing it so much. Yeah, and I play other games and it really messes me up, so I just put it on paddles.
Alright, so how do I remap my buttons then?
Okay, so when you go to settings, if I can get there. I don't know why it's not showing up. Okay, settings. It's gonna be button layout. It should be the very first thing you have. Okay. And it goes from default all the way to customize. So
Alright, I'm done being nice.
Pick and choose what you want. That works for you.
Oh, okay, yeah. This is the menu I was looking for. Thank you.
Yep.
Very tailored options for any type of play style. Like if you're a claw type of player, if you're a movement-based person that wants to get used to that, or whether you're just someone who wants to get better with your focus more so on your aim and shooting now, we have a lot of setups for that. Or if you want to customize it yourself.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I'm gonna just have to like lab with this for a second and give me a second. I'll be back. I'll jump back in a second.
You're all good.
Hide in a corner and mess with stuff.
Bro, literally.
Better to do it here than in like an actual game.
Yeah.
That's the other reason why I made it now from Saturday to the other Saturday. That way you'll have a whole week to test out all the things you learned, mess around with things, figure out what you like, and by the time the tournament comes, you'll have more preparation.
I have a question about that, by the way.
What's up?
So basically, you can make your own team or basically find people that are in the boot camp now. But if you were to make your own team, do they have to go? Yeah, or can they?
You started cutting out right towards the end there.
I think he was asking if you could bring people outside of GGL.
Oh, for server tournament? No, just because it's really not that serious. The only reason I do server tournaments is one, to grow the community, bring you guys closer together, find more people you want to play with, whatever. There's no prizes or anything like that to take it that seriously, which is why I say like don't include your ranks and
God,
stuff.
so many
That way
PKs.
everyone can join.
Yeah, no, I didn't mean like that. I just only was clarifying like what I read too. So just because also I had joined from like before still, I was thinking about also spreading the word to people. So that's the reason why I was like to actually join GGL. That's the reason why I asked.
Yeah, if you want, like I said, you're free to stream anything within the server. It will say whether or not you can't, which is usually really only like the really major secret events that we do that are Discord specific.
Okay.
So like usually anything you can stream, talk about what GGL is, spread information. Just for server tournaments, keep it in the server. Just because, like I said, this is all to bring you guys together. Find yourself friends that you all play with, friends with anything. And then for GGL tournaments is when you can bring in whoever.
Okay, so that explains. I just wanted to
Which is the other goal of why these basically whatever games y'all want to get out there or y'all want to make like GGL tournaments,
How
I can
am
do
I
them.
going to survive
That
against
way
somebody with 18,000 kills?
you have a chance to be able to.
Okay,
Hey,
so
Koji, also I
like-
noticed the observer mode, the left D-pad is the closest player, and then the right one is the enemy. So you can swap POVs really easily.
Oh shit, okay.
Yeah.
And then I also see that shows you like the last attacking player, so you can use that too, just to instantly go to someone who's already in action.
Yeah, so I guess like if two people are kind of like in a stalemate, you can just kind of move on to another fight.
Yeah. That's really cool. I'm glad they have that specifically tailored. A lot of games should start doing that.
I have one more quick
Can I get
question.
somebody to swap sides
Yeah,
with
dude,
me
for sure.
on that side?
So I know I'm kind of new at this. Well, I'm new on this profile. I ain't played in a while, but I only got like 3 characters. What's the deal with that?
So you have to. It's basically
You
just
got to do
playing the
certain
game
challenges
more.
to unlock other characters.
Yeah, the more you play the game, you'll get basically character unlock tokens, and once you gain enough, you can unlock more people.
Okay.
That's really all that is with that.
Can you put me in the team with Tora? I'm gonna play some.
Yep.
You guys go again.
Okay.
Serious.
Or you could just pay to unlock everybody else. That's always an option.
Yeah, I have like 1 million in that currency. I
Yeah,
don't know why
mine-
we have so much.
The other thing it's really used for now is for like weapon skins. For like if you have a skin and a weapon skin and like a alternate color version comes out for it, you can buy it with the character once.
Okay, at least it's something else.
Just a quick question, guys. If you don't care, if you're on M&K, can you throw a 1 in the Discord channel that we run, the Toji community chat channel? I'm curious how many people are playing controller and how many people are playing M&K. I would assume like 90% people are controller.
I'm not on M&K. I play with mouse and an Azeron keyboard.
Azeron keyboard? That sounds interesting.
Yeah, what is that?
Ezra.
So Azeron, it essentially
Azeron.
replaces the keyboard, and you have your keybinds attached to buttons under.
What
your
is that?
Like a gamepad type deal?
Dude, it looks like a
Sort of.
mecha hand.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
How in
Mike
the
is
world
thinking about getting one
like
of those just for
reroute your
shits.
brain to do this shit?
It, honestly, for me, it's a lot easier because I came from console. I played on
Okay.
console since the Sega Genesis.
Oh, jeez.
And trying to move over to keyboard and mouse was a headache. So I just went on ahead and I think this was like 180 or something like that. I just went on ahead and dropped the money and bought it.
My
And
brain is
then
dying
just
from
completely
looking at
worth
it.
and then in my head, I just
You like
you
it?
know you got your dominant fingers, your index finger and your middle finger. I just put the most used buttons under those 2 fingers, and then the ones that I don't use as much go under pinky and ring finger.
Legit, I feel like this is what they use in Gundam. Like I've always
Right.
wondered what the control panel is for Gundam. It's probably this.
Yeah, you just gotta use it. You just gotta use it over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And then, like when I made the Apex profile, I made my Call of Duty profile extremely similar, so I didn't have to learn a whole new set of keys all over again. Because you can assign your keys to the Azeron at will, so you can move them to whatever you want. So you just assign it very similar, and then all your games play similar.
Have you ever competed in like another tournament? Do they allow it? Like, do some of them just like question like, what the heck is this?
Yeah, because I mean, it's not like any type of advantage. It doesn't make you faster. It doesn't make you better. It doesn't make you shoot better. It doesn't give you, instant lock on aim, or it's not an aim bot or anything like that. It's just another way to use a keyboard. That's all.
This just looks. My head hurts looking at it. I don't feel like watching.
Oh yeah, I love it.
I do like the color options.
Trying to reach for these different keys on the keyboard, I was like, man, I ain't doing that.
You play all your PC games with this?
Most of them, except for like storyline games like Black Myth Wukong. I still play that with controller. But all my like shooters, Call of Duty, Apex, Frag Punk, all that, I play with Azeron.
Yeah, it looks really cool. It just really hurts my head looking at.
Thinking about it. You seen the other one where it looks like an actual like gun?
Gun? Yeah, I saw that.
I saw it on TikTok. Like somebody was like holding it like a gun, but it's like mounted to the table.
My whole thing is the dumb, but like it makes sense why it's there. Anyways,
because the thumb pad can be either WASD or you can use it as a joystick, one or the other. You can
what? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. That's cool, but that looks so weird. It looks like it's gonna make me uncomfortable.
Yeah, like I said, once you get used to it,
though, just to see
me personally, coming from controller for decades, this was a lot easier to learn than learning a keyboard.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm pretty sure a lot of people from controller have switched over to that for it.
Are we doing another game?
Well, a lot of people say it's too expensive.
Are we?
But if we're done, we pretty much got the observers thing.
Yeah, we'll do one more, and then that's really it. We can end things there.
Is there a way to change the settings in the menu instead of going into the game and changing the settings?
Yeah. You just press the same button again. It shows up settings.
But not in here.
Yeah.
Oh, not in the lobby. I had to go back to the main menu, huh?
Yeah.
No, you just.
I don't think you could do it here, but you can do it like anywhere else.
Oh, okay.
Just wait till like you're gonna have to wait there. And character selection. I don't think you can look at character selection.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
It was one that didn't get in. That was unassigned. It was one that was still on the unassigned.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Am I with? Oh, I'm not with Bora. I'm just with Doji.
That means we get to play another one. Yeah.
It's all good. You guys can go ahead. I was just observing.
Doji's worth at least 2 people. Let's be honest.
No, I'm not. I'm not that good, bro.
I'm not good.
This is literally my first day.
It's like diamond.
Nah, Doji my goat. Doji my goat, bro. Don't be humble.
My peak rank is like diamond, and that was like a year ago. I barely touched rank after that. My whole thing, I think I stopped really playing. What was it? It was like season 17 because it was so easy to gain your rank, and everyone was bragging once they got to masters, and I'm like,
where people was just camping around the whole time.
Yes, I'm like, bro, you're not good.
It wasn't nearly as bad
Every
as what
person that grinded rank that season reached masters at least. I'm not playing with you kids.
I got art.
I'm just getting lasered down in AFK.
Jesus.
Oh my god, die, please.
That tether's insane, dude.
Who did I snag with that, dude? Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Come here.
I'm getting mowed down from 3 different directions. Good grief.
Oh my god, stuck in a door.
Oh, rings!
Let's all go over the same time.
Oh, I'm cooked.
Oh, who died this game?
That's crazy.
Oh, I just shot my own teammate though.
Toji, I'm not worth 2 people, and then he beams me immediately. Alright, Toji. I see what's up. I see what's up.
There's some of my... I just walked into that. Yeah, it might be retarded. I actually might be slow.
Oh, I see you. You're cracked. Bangalore, come over here.
Oh my god, I'm so bad. Please.
I got you. I got you. I got you.
Oh, my aim.
Oh. Oh.
Oh no.
You're playing a match now. My aim is going crap.
Oh, losing to the caster. Can't be me.
That's crazy.
Clip it.
To clip it already. Pre-game. Pre-game.
Pre-game.
Yo, target the caster. On God. Jumper.
Oh, what's up?
Oh my god, they're actually
This
jumping.
better not be this Azatron Transformer guy.
What the f? Jesus Christ.
Half on by him.
The dichotomy of
crazy.
Oh my god, ow! Wrecking ball in the 1v1 is crazy.
I mean, got $200.
That's just the way it is.
Oh, almost got away.
Okay, so that was a dude. I hate when I can't realize whether or not it's a freaking decoy or not.
If they move like a bot, it's a decoy.
Sitting here like chasing him down, I'm like, nah, this is.
Oh, this is so risk. Oh, oh, oh! No! What the?
Ah, damn
Oh my
it.
god, you're so lucky.
This is just too fucking hard for me.
Dude, this is funny. This is like proximity chat. Can you imagine if this was all
Dude,
going off?
Apex
Hilarious.
that would be
So not kid friendly.
Nah, I need the Warzone death mic, dude.
Move on back to Marvel Rivals.
Me over here trying
Oh,
to.
this is so risk. Yo, what's up? How you doing?
Stop!
Bangalore!
Release me!
Release me!
How am I?
Release me!
Turn around, Ash, turn around.
No! That's evil.
Oh no! I fell for the mirage.
Wow.
Really? Coming at me invisible? Which one is it? Which one is it? Which one is it? Oh!
My ears.
Go back for missing these. Oh my god,
literally-
I'm so rusty. Oh my
Breathe.
god, I'm so rusty.
Breathe. Neko, breathe. Neko,
Stop,
breathe.
I'm so rusty.
Oh shit.
It's me.
Leave me alone.
Too much going on for me.
Oh my gosh, donut, Jesus, to the head.
Yo, donut.
Oh no, we are doing this while I'm shielding.
No way, you're not getting away. There's no way, there's no way.
Nice.
Me lonkin', me lonkin', me lonkin'.
Oh, one, that was... Perfection.
No!
I love when I shoot my whole mag and I only hit like 2 bullets.
Triple shot.
Come on, went out right next to it and doing it.
Ash, turn around, turn around, I have to tell you something. Ash, I'll tell you something.
No.
Ash, turn around, I'll tell you something. I have to tell you something. It's really important.
Let me tell you something.
Ah, no! No!
That's toxic. I want you to know that's toxic.
Bro.
You're bullying us over.
Oh my gosh,
That's
hello.
fucked up.
Cravering me is toxic. That's and my toe. My toe. Cravering my toe is toxic. Bad behavior.
Deserved.
That is so toxic.
That's bad behavior. Look at this guy.
You're bad, kiddo.
Yo,
Take it
shield
back.
on your gun? Really? Really?
Might have been
Did
me.
you just say cratering my toe?
Yeah, someone crabered my toe.
Wait, what?
I just watched my kill cam. I died.
I don't know what
I
that means.
got oh, craber's a gun. It's like
I thought you said crater.
no, Kraber.
That's why I'm like, who the hell here has a toe fetish? Like,
Well, now I have a crater. I do. That's race.
That gun turns
Who's
into a
on top of the train station?
You saw me. I know you
Yeah,
saw
I'm
me.
like,
You saw me. You saw me.
Sorry, Gibby.
What are you strafing for? No! Who hit me?
I got another question. So, like, with the 101, like, these clips. These clips. Yeah. These clips. Like, I'm always running out of bullets, and that's how I get killed. Is that just
appreciate the bubble. Appreciate the bubble.
You have to get
Is that just a personal issue or what?
Bigelow, what are you doing? What are you doing, Bigelow?
Good bubble.
With that, it's really just
nobody's
getting
fine.
used to your reload times and paying attention.
Bro, who the fuck is tethering me, dude?
I don't know. It's either me or
Rude.
Snipe.
Yo, Blue is so kicking ass. Like, yo, come on, Red.
Red had to join. They had to team up with their super team and talk all this shit, bro.
Yo, that's not fair.
No, Lifeline, let me talk to you. No, Lifeline, let me talk to you.
No. Do it to my teammate. Yo, get back here. What are you doing?
Damn.
Oh, that's so toxic.
That was funny. I regret nothing.
Yo, what
Oh my gosh, if he weren't sliding, that was
No! I swear this corner, dude, has killed me so many times.
Dude, Artemis is out for blood. Putting the team on his back right now.
Always the Valkyries, bro. They always have something to prove.
Come here, Buster.
GG's, that was fun.
That's where every freaking Valkyrie has something to prove.
Good match,
Like, their
good match.
life depends on it. Like, bro, I get your dad died, but jeez, bro.
Crazy.
She has something to fulfill, bro.
Yeah. Holy balls, get off my face.
I just don't want to be bottom fragging. Where am I?
Like, that was toxic.
It's okay, I bottom fragged, but that's
Let me
because
see,
I was
where am I in the
like, jumping in
leaderboard?
this game.
As long as I'm in the upper half, it's okay.
I was running for my life against a freaking warrior wraith.
Be like that. That's average Apex.
Yeah,
That is
sorry
what-
about that, bro.
Literally.
Alright, guys. GG, guys.
Are we doing another one?
Alright, do we want to do one more, or do we
raid?
want to stop there?
I mean, I'm down to do one more, but can I just be put with Tora?
Yeah. Should be low. Ooh. Oop.
Going after me.
I'm switching a controller this time. I can't get this game with keyboard and mouse. I'm absolutely
Personally,
Hey, and that's okay,
miss
dude.
a lot.
That is
of
Marvel
the
Rivals
game.
I can, but this game I absolutely can't, so I'm just gonna have to go with a controller and
this
try
is a
it.
totally different beast than that, honestly, mechanically, dude. Like,
Yeah,
Marvel is
I can't get it.
so much easier.
So I'm gonna try it. If we run it again, I'm gonna try it with controller, because like
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm really good.
Apex
Like
is
the
a
one
really
game I'm
good
really good at with controller. I'm sorry, is Division 2, and like I can't play that game on keyboard and mouse, but I can play
Play
against.
Division 2?
Oh, I'm
I love
obsessed
that
with that game. I play that game.
I'm about to get back into Division 2 with this new
That new DLC's
bro.
coming, but I'm really good on controller
I'm
with
gonna get back
that,
into
so I'm gonna go with that on this shooter because like Marvel Rivals is a different mechanic, I think. So I'm gonna try controller with this.
Yeah,
Who's
Apex
play
is a really
Division? Because I'm gonna need some help to
movement-based
rank up.
game.
I
So-
play Division 2. If you want to DM me, we can add. I played on PC, Xbox, and when I get my PlayStation up, so I'll play it on every system. Anytime you want to run, guys, I'm down to run that game.
Yeah, I'm gonna need somebody. I'm gonna need some help to.
I'll
rank
be
up.
honest, I got my ass kicked in multiplayer. Like, in
Cause I
Division.
haven't played Division since Division 1.
I haven't been in that much of a sweaty, like...
I haven't really
just
ventured into
the way people
multiplayer there,
play, dude, it's insane. Like,
Yeah.
it's like you just die. You don't even get a chance.
Yeah, I like the co-op. That's why I love it because of the co-op and then doing the raids, but working together with people. But like that multiplayer, that's like people that like their entire life is to be good at that, and then if they're not, then like you suck at life, right? Like that. That's
Yeah.
the kind of people that, and it's in a close. It's just you walk in and then you try to cut a corner, and it's like that's it, game over.
Hey, you getting any of y'all getting what's the name? What's that called?
Gears of War E-Day, yep.
Yeah, oh, definitely get.
Wait,
Gears
there's
of War.
another. There's another Gears of War game.
Fuck yeah, Gears of War E-Day is coming out September, October. Yeah, hell yeah.
And it's another Fable coming out too.
Oh my god, thank god.
Yeah,
Wait, is JD gonna be the main character? Is it gonna be him?
Oh no, it's going back to. It's actually leading up to E-Day, so it's young Marcus. So we get Dom. Dom back.
Oh.
Young Marcus, young Dom. Yeah, so Dom's coming back. So yeah, it's right leading up to like actual E-Day. We don't have that story unless you read the books, and that's what this game is going to do. So we get Dominic Santiago back, which means we get his wife back. So that storyline, which is like the biggest heartbreaker in the world. Yeah, I'm pretty freaking pumped for it.
Oh yeah, the game I was talking about, Borderlands 4.
Borderlands 4. Yeah.
I have heard the Borderlands series is good, but it's starting to die.
It's
because they're charging $80, and then the main dev is like, well, fuck you, I don't care. Figure out a way to get the money. Like that's so freaking rude and disrespectful.
That was the CEO, which is almost.
That's just a game period now.
That guy is a freak, by the way. That guy, you should look up that guy because like he has some freak scandals about him involving USBs and porn. Like, bro is a straight freak.
He just dances back and forth like that.
It's about to start being $80.
I feel like I'm in Call of Duty when people do that.
Oh!
Let me move back and forth. Whatever.
Good shot.
Man, I hate that you can't pick your own guns. Cause I sure would like to run double shotgun.
It's usually something you can do. It's just.
It's just not in this game mode.
No, you're so low. No.
Cody getting slammed.
Dude, I popped him one to a percentile, and I hit him again in his head with the map because we're freaking 3 shells. He's not instantly dead.
No, you die.
No. Great.
No.
Hey.
Fuck that building in particular.
Okay, well, controller's not any different, so that's great.
It's a very movement-based game. You really have to just get used to it. So.
Oh, I'm bugged.
More, Gibby? Gibby, back up a little more. Gibby, back up just a little more.
With Apex, movement is king.
Please.
No, I heard you, but I was looking for Barrage.
Oh,
no. I want you to so I can kill you.
I'm weak. I'm gonna die just for that.
Hey.
Wait, what?
Hey, Neko.
No, I still want you to get out your.
Wait, hold on. I'm working. No.
No,
dude.
Oh, dang.
Like, I thought you were like my teammate. You're like, I wanted you to do that so I can kill you.
Oh man, dude, I was about to get 4 freaking kills, dude. Who the fuck messed me up?
Okay.
Whoa! Hey!
Guys, if the vantage is popping you in the back of your head,
Oh no. Don't 2v1 me.
No!
Oh my god, 2v1, I'm a sniper, bro.
I'm sorry, Pog, that was me.
Oh, you bastard.
You're coming out for my husband. I had to protect him.
What is happening here?
That's fair.
Who is shooting me up top? Just throw me off. Who is that? Oh my god.
Also, I looked it up. It does fuse. Like Watson does still eat friendly nades. That does include knuckle.
You in the wrong hood, Toji.
You're in the wrong train station.
Y'all are looking
at the wrong station, Bust Arena.
Oh!
Whoa, wait, whoa. Wait for the Debo! Wait for the Debo!
Got you.
Bro!
Yo, Maggie, how about we chill out, Sean?
Can I swap my loadout mid game or do I or is it?
Yeah, you can.
How do I do that?
You die and then it says change loadouts.
Play controller.
I can't even compete with fucking half of these people.
Why would you switch targets when you know you're coming after me? Come on now. Oh,
Oh,
no,
why are we
I see
double
him, but
triple term? Oh my god!
Take it!
What are you
Take
doing?
it! What is
Dude, using a 3 times that close is stupid. What? Are you just foreheading people, bro?
He was just
I promise we just keep running.
Bro's got the 3x. Hell no.
I was
What
like,
in
you
the
showed
world?
up. I'm like, oh no, I'm dead.
Why are y'all double and triple teaming the sniper?
Oh, Pepe!
I wasn't triple team.
Oh no, come here.
Let me be.
Give me a sec. Recharging shields.
Yo, Knuckle, where you at? I gotta have a discussion with you.
Don't worry about it, bro.
No.
Don't worry about it, bro. Yo, why are you going back here?
Oh my gosh.
Got you, kid. Oh, your name is Kid.
Literally.
That's so funny.
Guys, how are we getting our ass beat? We have like double hits.
no ways.
Oh.
Oh my god! I did that.
Your smoke can't hide you. Why you put?
It's close to be fair.
Oh my god, where'd you come from? It was like Bangalore just slides in.
Oh. I swear to God, you.
No ways.
How?
Damn, you bamboozled me. Good job. I shot 2 of your clones.
Also, another thing to keep in mind, hipfire is pretty decent in this game. So if you just put your crosshair, it's pretty.
Yeah, unironically, especially if your gun has a laser attachment, especially if your gun has laser attachments like SMGs and pistols, definitely take advantage of that tighter hip fire spread. It can unironically save you fights.
Oh my god!
And don't make really wide turns when you're. Oh my god! Oh my god! Stop with.
So bad.
You're not Laura Croft. Stop!
Let me out!
Stop! Yo!
Thank you.
Oh my god! There's someone in here with the double freaking P20s.
Hi, it's me.
Just shooting my back.
You're in deep.
Oh, yo, bloody, what's good?
Pulling out the akimbo and then.
No!
I totally did time fucking punch. Don't worry about that.
I need a second. No. I need no.
Let me tell you something.
Yo, why can't I find anyone now? No, watch I say that and like 30 people pop up again.
Yo, whoever's going caustic on the roof with the care package, your mom's a hoe.
No. Definitely.
I found out who it is.
Oh, it's a damn. Oh.
I was taking a picture.
What?
Spider, you trying to shoot me?
Package.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, wait, is he on our team?
Oh, good shit.
No, stop it!
Damn, the beam's on Nico.
Damn.
Jesus.
Oh no, I see you.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, bro, you have been working me forever. Where you at, dude?
Donut, that's fucked up. You can't throw a.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
While I'm behind you. That's
Every
literally
time I
not even
fight
looking
it,
at you. That's
dip.
fucked up.
Like,
That was.
bro.
Oh, hitting you with the pistol snipes.
I got shotgun and snipe.
I got you.
Oh no, you don't. No, you don't.
Oh, good shot.
Follow that trail. Yo!
Get away
Yo! Come here!
Oh,
I have something to tell you. It's important. It's really important. Bro, what?
Oh, I'm so bad.
Yo, don't tell me I just got grief. When I'm about to tell Wraith the lesson, bro. What?
No. I'm listening with my ears closed right now. I'm playing the game with
Zero
no
and
headset.
zip. Come on, bro. Like,
Joji!
Bro, my dang was creeping me, bro.
Where's
He
the
dropped
guns
right on my
at? These
forehead.
guns suck.
Hello?
Oh, damn, bro.
Nice.
One guy.
Nice.
I
Told
think
you
I
that
just
was
got
personal.
killed. I'm not sure, but I think I hit somebody with something.
Yeah, you got it? There you go.
We have beef, Neko.
Yeah, we do. We'll
Yeah, I
revisit
kind of
this.
figured it out.
We'll
I just
revisit
had
this.
to have the gun that I had because it had like a little delay on it. But as soon as I got it, yeah, I was like, okay, I got it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just take it to pubs and just keep playing and tweak it, and then find the character you
Let
like.
me
Sometimes settings feel a little weird depending on your character too. Like for me, if I play like I don't know, like Newcastle and then Wraith, I always feel like Wraith. I feel too fast.
Yeah, faster settings for skirmisher legends seems to be the norm. So if you find out that you like skirmishers, like Revenant, Wraith, Horizon, I would go faster. If you like controllers, I would go like a mid-sense. That's what I play most of the
I
time.
always play
like a lower
support,
sense.
so like usually it's like that, like Watson, Castle.
Why are they set like this?
Yeah, I'm usually a recon slash. I really just play Ash if I feel like playing Assault. But
Settings.
con, I usually recommend a lower sense just because a lot of your abilities have to be fine tuned. Especially if you're like Seer Vantage. I only say that because those are my mains. Like Vantage, your alt is a sniper, so obviously you're going to be trying to hit things. And then with Seer, you're wanting to make sure that you're landing your tech because it's really fucking good. So you just have to keep in mind with certain legends what you want, especially if they're your mains, and figure out what works best. That's the best thing that you can recommend in this game. Just find out what works for you, what guns are best, what legend is best, what settings are best. Once you get those down, the rest of the game should be pretty manhandled.
Yeah. Figure out which
Told you it was manhandling from the rooftop.
Somebody was bunkered down with caustic, bro.
Facts.
Like they thought this was a real game. Every time I tried to go in, it was always like a smoke cloud.
I didn't realize.
I mean, I get the caustic thing though, because I go crazy when I do like the training. I'm like a menace with caustic, but only in training because I don't have him unlocked.
Caustic is an evil choice, bro.
Caustic is one of my favorites.
Also, first off, don't talk about me and my rooftops, bro. I can't help it.
Told you, I had to come for you a couple of times because that charged sentinel shot was on my head top. Like that was fucked up.
Who the fuck hit me with that Kraber on my toe?
I did.
Yeah, I have a crazy. I just had a sense.
Oh, you are.
He's so proud of it. He's like, I did.
No, Neko, I saw you get shot in front of me.
Oh, he shot
someone, and then I tried to save you, and I saw you get beamed. That was like, fuck.
Yeah, I know, dude. It's like 3-0, bro. I saved you like 3 times.
Thank you.
Shit, no problem.
I thought I was gonna get a kill, and then Spider came after me. I'm like, dang.
No, Spider came for me several times.
And he just died.
Well, the thing is, like, it was the perfect timing because, like, I ended up killing him, getting an assist with him, and then he came after me as soon as I spawned, and I'm like, you mother.
I had to save you from that once. It was
Discord Spider.
Also, if anyone was streaming and you have clips, please send those in. We are trying to get as many clips as possible.
Oh, I got you. I have this whole story with this Wraith. We're running away like 5 times, and I was about to kill him.
Yeah.
No,
I didn't even know I made a clip. My PlayStation was like, "Do you want to save?" And I'm like, "Save what?"
Oh shit! PlayStation's like, you need to save this moment.
Yeah,
no, that Wraith, and I know who you're talking about. They led me into getting hit. Like, I got let out of a building, and there was like 4 or 5 people just waiting.
Bro, they do that shit. They literally like fade away into like 5 teams, and then just let you die.
But what pissed me off is she ran from somebody else tethered. Basically, I tethered her after she phased in, somehow phased out again. Then I saw 3 more Wraiths and like 2 other legends. I got blasted. I'm like, what the fuck happened?
fucking terrible, man. Yeah. I'm right here. Yeah, I did. I'm good. Oh my God, they're waiting. And I'm good. I just wanted graham crackers, but I can't eat them. I didn't really want anything else, really. So it's fine. No, I don't want that. That's what we said. Yeah. I'm totally fine. I'm good. No, I don't care. No, it's fine. I didn't know you were saving them, that's all. Can't even eat food in my whole fucking house. What are you like fucking saving them for? Jesus fuck. Yeah, I don't think that keyboard and mouse is gonna work. What's up, guys? Sorry, I had to step away. Whoever's watching. Oh man, this game is. Oh my God, this game. Oh man, just one of these. And then when I get frustrated, I'm trying to go into practice area. Yeah. I'm going to try with the keyboard or with the controller. This game is too much for me, keyboard and mouse. Marvel Rivals is different. That's where I started at. That one? Or... And shoot some targets. Sent you some messages. Oh, I'm sorry. I had to step away. Oh, I had to go to the restroom and stuff. You busy Monday? Oh, you're seriously doing one with? Oh, that's awesome, man. I love that guy. I'm not gonna say anything too much on the stream, so God damn, dude, you got it going on, man. I want that. I want a life like that. Sitting in my room, fucking arguing with my parents is not it. Yeah, I mean, probably after. That's pretty cool, though, dude. I don't want to say anything, but the first name that you put up there and the first show, huge fan. Huge fan. I always liked that cat. I wish he would have, like had, a little more opportunity, but that's pretty fucking cool. Hey, say hi for him. But that's cool, dude. That's a fucking busy schedule, man. That's awesome. But yeah, Monday anytime after 3. I know that it's Memorial Day. My mom wants barbecue, so we might eat early. So anytime at probably 4 or 5, or maybe after 5, if that's not too late. You can say whatever. I know, but I don't want to be the person that you were talking to me about. That they know who you know, and that's all that they care about. That's not what I'm about. I just thought that was a really cool thing. Because I always liked that guy, and I loved that movie, right? So, I don't know the other. I don't know the epic. I don't know what that show is. Yeah, But no, that's cool. No, I'm not that kind of. That's cool. I mean, I would love to like, you know, be able to like meet people like that, or you know, like I want to meet T-Pain one day just because I want to tell him how amazing he was on Masked Singer that one year. Like, I don't care about the money, and I'm not trying to get fame off of him. I just want to say, like, dude, you were amazing on that show. But brother, I'm a minor story, some business always in people's mouths. Yeah, but I'm not trying to do it disrespectfully, right? I'm just a different breed, bro. Like, you can tell me to say it, and I just don't feel like it's appropriate unless, like, you're like, bro, you're going to come go with me, and we're going to go have this lunch with this guy, right? Other than that, it's not really my business to say, like, oh, this is what Blessed is doing. That's your business to tell people. And if these people think that it's their business to have you in their mouth, you know, I'm just not that kind of guy in that way, so. I'm going to try with the controller, though. I don't know, you probably can't, my controller. I can't play this game with keyboard and mouse. I can't. Just because it's... Oh, you did see that one. Oh, not on YouTube, but... It's a Mamba, so I'm going to try that. But, dude, I don't know. I'm just a different breed, bro. I'll respect your world. You know, like, I think that's cool that you know the guy, but I'm not going to be like, hey, can you go freaking get something from him for me? Like, I'm just not like that, right? If I'm meant to meet that person or get something out of that person, like an autograph or a handshake, then the world will put me there, right? I can't get it, dude. It's so fucking quick. It's so quick. This isn't like Marvel Rivals where it feels like the character is just, you know, in a certain like bubble, and then all I'm worrying about is this. But like, oh, I don't know. It just seems like there's so much going on. I go places all the time and stop by people. It's been my life for years. Is what come in this world, but. No, I know. And that's, I mean, that could be a good thing and a bad thing, right? But I would want to do it just to, like, shake your hand. Like, if I get to go to Vegas and I meet you in Vegas, I just want to meet the man that's been helping me, right? I'm not trying to meet, like, his pocket or his status or his, you know, celebrity life or whatever it is. Like, I just want to meet Real Blessed and shake his hand and go, man, thanks for everything you've taught me on keyboard and mouse. And that's it. That's just the kind of guy I am, right? If things like that are meant to be in my life, or I'm meant to meet those people, I am so emotional today, and I don't know why. If I'm meant to like be in those circles, I'll be in those circles. I'm not going to force my way or step over somebody or use somebody to get into that world, right? I'm just not going to do that. I'm 100% sure you're not trying to do that. You get weird messages all the time. Now, all I asked was if you were going to help me again. You know, that's the most I want. And if I ever meet you, it would be to think, like, you're a great guy. You know, when I talk to you, but when I talk to people about you, I do talk about you, but I go like, yeah, I have a pro gamer. And then sometimes I slip and I go, a former pro gamer. I go, but I don't like to refer to you like that. You're always going to be a pro gamer, and I'll always be a pro gamer to me. I feel like it's like a badge of honor to be able to go, and one of the stories I tell about the GGLs that I have this pro gamer that helped me out, and 2 hours after he helped me out, you know, I held my own with him in this game. Not that we were against each other, but like I was second place to the guy that taught me. I always say that, like, and if he was really like a bad guy, why would he teach me that? But then all I want to do is thank you for that, right? Even if you were sitting next to the two guys or the guy that you just put in your messages to me, I would still want to be like, you know, I would want to go up to you and go, dude, I can't believe like all this stuff you've done for me. Thank you so much. And then if it's your accord to go, hey, by the way, Cutter, this over here is this person. But it's not my place to be like, oh, who are you with? It's like, I just want to thank you for what you do. That's the kind of person I am. I'm not going to get a Hollywood lifestyle and a celebrity status by fucking walking over people or using people. I just don't do that. And if I always just am Cutter in the corner of my room, it's because that's just how I roll, I guess. So here's some nomenclature for you. I am a competitive player who was pro. Yeah, pro just means I was paid. I just like to call you a pro player because, you know what, to be honest, it kind of makes me feel good when I tell people that because they kind of look at me a little different. They go, oh, really? Like, not that I'm using your status. I'm just going like, I feel like I just feel like you're a professional gamer because you were a gamer, right? You were circuit. Yeah, I tell them 16 years. So I tell them 16 plus years. So I added one on for you because I love you that much. So I dropped another year on there for you. Competitive player. Okay, then I'll start referring to you as a competitive player. I just call you a pro player out of respect, not because I think you're in it for the money. I didn't know that there was a difference for that. And so I'll refer to you as like, you know, but either way, like having a competitive gamer, I get to tell people that I have a competitive gamer of 16 plus years who had a career doing this, like offering to help me. That to me is amazing, and so that's the kind of thing that will come out of my mouth with your name in it, right? Only accolades and respect and praise for you. And yeah, if I meet you in Vegas, buddy, I don't care the people you know, and I don't mean that like maliciously. That's not why I'm like trying to meet you, right? I would want to meet you to shake your hand and go, thank you so much for what you have done for my gaming career or lifestyle. So. My last job, manager at Hastings. What is that? Not to sound ignorant, I'm not sure what is that a restaurant? If that sounds stupid, or is that like a gaming thing? In 09, I went competitive pro and have not worked since. See, that's fucking amazing, dude. That's amazing, and you probably don't have to, right? But I don't know what Hastings is. Not to sound ignorant. A lot of things I've just never been exposed to in my life. So yeah, I just want you to know that, like, I'm not... Whatever your lifestyle is, man, that's amazing. Like, would I love to be a part of it? Great, yeah, but I'm not that kind of guy like these people that disrespect you and have your name, you know, your name in their mouth in a bad way, and maybe in a good way. I don't know. I'm not coming after you because you're a celebrity status. I want to meet you because I want to thank you. I want to shake the man's hand that's taught me so much so far, and maybe is going to teach me more, you know, without assuming. Hastings was a store like Books A Million meets Blockbuster. Oh, okay, yeah, I never heard of it. Maybe it was an East Coast thing or something. I just never heard of it. But I haven't been exposed to a lot of things for a lot of reasons. So, just a family man with a wife and kids. Yeah, I know, but what I keep telling everybody, right? Please, people, believe me. If it takes one person for you to think you're a legend to be legendary, right? If I think you're a legend for what you're doing for me, I think you're legendary. And you have a good life, right? You're living your life. You're right. You're living your life. You're a family man. You know, your circles intertwine with other circles that are like people look up and go, wow. I mean, you did it, right? You put yourself there. So that's fucking awesome. I got discontinued. I got kicked off. I just know a lot of the guys too were talking in there that like maybe on this game using a controller. But dude, you're a good guy. Like that's all I'm saying. It only takes one person. Like, okay, so yesterday, I don't know. So I don't want to bring it up. It's just gonna upset me, but. Just the fact that you reached out to offer me when you know how, like, people could probably just say I'm just a big whiny crybaby that sucks at video games, and they're not wrong. But you, like, reached out to me, and even when I found out, like about you more and more, it didn't change the fact that I was so grateful that somebody was willing to help me. Right? So that in that sense, yeah, you're a celebrity to me because you're like this, competitive gamer, and you decided to help me. Whether you help 1,000 other people, I'm just saying you reached out and helped me. So that's the way I look at it. So if I ever meet you and you're sitting next to these guys, I just want to say thank you for what you've done for me, and that's it. I would be like, mesmerized if you're like, hey, say hi to this guy. I'd be like, whatever, but I'm not in it for that. I'm just in it to meet people. I want to talk to them like, just everyday people. Hey, come on my podcast. Bring them on so we can just do my couch chill podcast. I just want to ask them questions. Like, what do you, what's your favorite dog? What kind of animals do you have? Like, what do you do? Like, oh, you're in movies? Oh, that's cool. And then at the end of the day, I'll probably get up and walk away. And, some of them might be like, what, you don't want an autograph? Like, no, I just wanted to say hi and talk to you. Shout out Cutter. Hey, kid, thanks for coming in, buddy. The first time chat. I was pretty slaughtered in that fucking thing today. So yeah, Blessed, that's me, buddy. I just want to, if I ever meet you, if we go to Vegas and I see you there, man, I say I'm gonna shake your hand, but I'm all about hugs these days, man. There's nothing wrong with showing a little love, right? But I definitely want to meet you to thank you in person. Oh, hey, kid's in here with me. What's up, buddy? I've been esports podcast, TV show, voice acting, MTG pro circuit. Just been my life. I believe if you really want to make it, it's happening. I would love all of that, dude. Right? I mean, not so much esports, maybe. I don't even know if I'm good enough for this league, right? Not that this isn't a good high esports style league, but that's not what they're about, right? They're a community league, but voice acting would be cool. People always tell me I have an ASMR voice, and I don't know what they're talking about. No, but that would matter. But that's cool, dude. I just don't know, man, how much time I got left, so I don't know what I can do. But I'm not gonna stop until I'm dead. Hi, Miss 16 Digits. How are you, lovely? Welcome in. I am Lori May. Make it happen. Many ways to do it. I'm trying, man. I mean, I've podcasted and had you guys come hang out, or asked you guys to come hang out. Man, I always said if I ever get if my podcast ever becomes like something, dude, and I have IRL people like actually on like my show as opposed to like digital or remotely. I just want it to be a group of couches in a circle, just a couple studio mics in everybody's face. And let's just fucking talk, right? So if my podcast ever went there anywhere, my streaming, I don't know, man. I don't know. What happened? Why would it not let us change? How do we change the mode? It won't let me change it to anything. Many ways to do it. I'm trying. That being said, when high five that guy for me and tell him like that movie is amazing. I love that. I love him. Like I really love him. I wish he would have got bigger and better kind of stuff. I don't know what's going on with him, but he's pretty cool, man. I like that guy. I love his name too. Fuck, I want a cool name like that. If someone were to raid you with 4,000 plus people, how would you handle that? I would probably want to talk to every single one of them. I would just tell them my story, and then I probably would be the same guy that you're talking to right now. I would just try to like talk to every single one of those 4,000 people if in fact they were like spit and chat and stuff. I would probably stop playing, honestly, to try and talk to them. That's what I would do. I would probably pass out if someone raided me with 4,000 players, or 4,000 people, but I would just want to talk to everybody. And then go like, what's everybody doing, man? Like, welcome to Cutter's Corner, right? That's what I would do. I would want to just kick it with them and talk to them and probably stop playing my game. Just drop in and say hi. I hope the Blades turn around. I can't stay, but I'll check back in later. Well, thank you for checking in. Yeah, I'm getting slaughtered in this new game, but yeah, sure, it's great. Alright. I don't know how to change anything, mate. You need to get into Discord. I need you in Discord. Hop in Discord. Hop in VC. Yeah, I would probably just sit and try to talk to 4,000 people for the next 4 hours until somebody goes, are you going to actually play the game? And then I might, like, play the game. But I would be just too focused on wanting to hear, like, 4,000 different stories, probably. I also do aim training with Apex. I've not played it in a year. Fuck, dude. I was going to try to do it with the controller right now. Yeah, neither am I. I just did it because I just wanted to play with people and see if I could do it. And I was so down after the Rivals lost that I was like, I'm not going to do a next tournament. And then it came up and I'm like, I don't even know that fucking game and I don't like Battle Royale. Sure, why the fuck not? And here I am. Yeah, I don't play any of those, dude. I don't like Battle Royale. I'm just doing it because I saw it and I said, fuck it, let me just do it. So, here, I'll play it with keyboard and mouse. I don't know how much time you have to stick around. I just got really lightheaded, by the way. I don't know how much time you have to stick around. I'm going to try to play this with mouse and keyboard right now, and I'll show you how bad it is. But I think we're not going to do this. I guess we are going to do this. I don't know what's going on. Are we doing trios? I guess we are. I'm going to fucking die. You're awake in here. Right on. Oh, oh, she's in it. Hold on. Hold on. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, why didn't you can't just jump into, are you on your phone or something?
No, I just figured out how to change it to the game chat.
Oh, okay, because I thought you were going to jump in the VC channel I was in, and I'm not in there anymore. Oh, because we're in a call.
1 second. That what happened?
Well, because I had a VC in the GGL Discord. I just had a VC channel created.
Oh, okay, let me go find it.
Yeah, kid's in there right now. I'm going to jump back in there. You want to just jump in there with us?
Yeah.
It just says Cutter Dog, just like me.
Okay.
Okay. Alright. One of your largest issues is when playing high-action games, your screen is off to your left and not directly in front. Yeah. Rock, is he in? Yeah, I'm sure he's in a GGL, right? How do we get? Oh yeah, get Rock in here.
There we go.
Or I don't know how to get the other guy that's in our party. Rock's Gaming.
I just told him how to get how to join us.
Okay. Does it say party not ready? Well, it's because now we're readied up.
Oh yeah, I was just waiting to ready up.
Yeah, someone.
I am here.
Hey, what's up, bud? When you pick up your phone, your first reaction is to put it directly in front of you. That's because the brain perceives it's better when it's in front of you. Yeah. Okay.
So, what we doing? We doing trios?
Yeah, and I'm trying...
Skill distribution? That's new.
Try not to die.
That's a new setting.
So I'm gonna go...
Okay, so what legends we going with?
I played... Who's the... Okay, so Bangalore is one that I've played when I've been training, and then just today I couldn't pick her, so I picked the Ash guy, or Bloodhound, and he seems okay.
Bloodhound?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go with him.
So Bloodhound has the radar and also has a bunch of different clues that could show where like footprints or people have jumped or different things have happened that you can mark to your team members, and we can see it. And then also your ultimate makes you faster. You see all of those things a lot stronger, and you have immediate like oh, this is new. Where do you guys want to land?
You guys pick, because it doesn't matter where I
The
land.
north pad, I know that's like really far, but the north pad has like this like cave entrance that actually is like has a lot of stuff in it, but I'm still learning a lot of the different areas.
I think I know what you're talking about. I can take a stare. So that's in the command center, I believe. I never knew the name before, but I guess that's helpful.
Pad. It's like to the left.
Yeah.
I don't care, wherever we go. I'm just gonna follow you guys.
Oh, someone's jumping with us and they're a duo, so we'll see how that goes. Alright, so I'm gonna hit the side because if you hit the side, it'll make us go down faster.
Okay.
You just fall.
You're doing too much.
Try not to fall. You just gotta make sure you don't... In front of us. Grab a gun as quick as you can.
I'm trying.
There's some
You
bins
can't.
over
You're gonna
here.
put him in panic mode. Don't do that.
I'm saying there's a bin right there. No, it's because someone jumped on my head.
First blood. The battle begins. We're inside the ring. I shattered an enemy's
Oh my god. I can't find the gun.
And a Wraith running away.
Wait,
There's a Sentinel.
Come here. Come back. Come back.
I'm coming.
Jump through this
make
window.
sure this guy-
Go step over there. Jump through there. Come on.
Where? I'm gonna protect you guys while you look for weapons.
Over here.
Oh
Just
shit.
be careful. Where is
Knocked
he?
one.
I just got
I'm
down.
coming.
I couldn't. I lost track of you. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna.
Oh god, the Wraith.
He chasing you.
Damn.
Sensors way too high, and FOV is low. Can't see it as you play. I don't. Okay.
I
so
re-queued us, so just stay in the actual like.
Queue a party?
Yeah, I queued the party.
Well, I know I have to run around and look for weapons. I understand that aspect. The point is, I couldn't find one, right? And when 3 people on the enemy team are running around, like, it's like panic mode to get to a gun.
Yeah.
It's okay. The first time it's hard, but like you'll get used to it. What we'll do this time is we'll focus on getting somewhere that's a little bit away from where the hot drops are, and we'll look for loot and then push in.
Okay.
So one way how we can do that is you look for where the hot drop is, because I don't know who the jump leader is going to be. if it shows the circle, go a little north of the circle and find somewhere that has a lot of loot by ourselves, and we just go down. We'll get some guns, we'll get some ammo, and then we'll start pushing.
Excuse me.
Blessed, what's FOV?
Field of view. It makes your screen look wider so that you can see more around.
Or narrower if that's your thing too.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm a jump master, so I'm gonna go to...
Yeah. Field of view, okay. After this round, then I'm gonna back out and tweak the settings.
Let's go
Have
to the
you went
wall.
to the firing range with
briefly with my teammates that I played with the day before yesterday. We went into it a little bit, but I didn't do any of that. I didn't know the field of view. 102 to 105 should be good for you. Okay.
Honestly, sometimes going into the firing range and staying in there with a couple of people can be fun, especially to practice with certain things. So if you want, like, it's a better way than having a panic thing. There's people in front of us, so maybe we can try going in here to these boxes, but if not, we just go inside.
There's plenty of guns here.
I don't want to pick up. Somebody told me that there's like Apex etiquette where if you're like looting a box, I'm supposed to stay away from it until you leave it.
There is another one right here.
Oh shit.
I mean, yeah, it's...
Within reason, I get it, but like I thought, like I ran up to a box that he was looting, so I'm used to like, okay, Borderlands. Basically, in Borderlands, you loot boxes, but for the most of the part, the stuff that's left in a box that somebody might be looting,
oh yeah, no, that's free game.
you can only pick. Yeah. I ran up to it and I just grabbed what I thought he was leaving, and then he was like, no, there's an etiquette. You don't do that. And I go, oh, okay.
Well, no, because if he left the box, then that's under the impression that, like, he was done.
That's what I thought.
Well, let's put it this way. It depends on the person. Because realistically... Wait, before I say anything, there's a Watson in there, so don't go through that.
Hey, there's a bow if you want it, Rock.
Especially with glasses.
Good for now. But I'll say, like... But thank you. But what I'll say is, like, it really depends on your teammates. Because, like, for me, right? I'm a person that likes doing, like, fast and aggressive fighting.
Right.
But, like, for instance, like, my team... Not my team. My friends, when I play in a team with them, they're the more cautious type. I got you.
I don't like
sure.
this
Oh,
gun.
right there. Right there. Range. It's okay. You got it.
Where'd they go?
They're everywhere.
They're in there. They're on the steps. They're coming up.
Oh shit.
Buddy.
Oh shit.
Go over there, please.
Oh shit.
You're doing too much.
I don't know what to do. Go shoot him or try to heal you guys?
I'm sorry. I'm talking to my dog, not you, honey.
She's still being too, like, energetic even at this I was about to say age. I meant time.
It's not that she's being energetic. It's just that, like, she's trying to climb up in my lap to sleep, but at the same time trying to, like, lick herself, so it's just, like, annoying.
And she's ending up messing up, like, your arms and stuff for, like, aiming and stuff.
I'll do it after this match, but Blessed, will you help me get the settings right after this match? I probably just got killed because I'm not...
We can cancel and go to lobby. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to do he said to change, like, the field of view and stuff like that.
Yeah, we can always go into the training grounds too, so that way you could practice a bit more with us.
Okay.
Yeah, like, with me, like, and a lot of my friends found it annoying at first, but some actually found it beneficial. Like, whenever I bring someone new into this game, I never bring them into BR first. I go into firing range for a long time and have them, like, look at the guns, get used to it, see what they look like, and like see what they like and how it feels, because every season it does change. And like to have fun, like even if we're like shooting each other and like murdering each other, that sounds horrible, but basically
yeah, I'm also on stream, so don't say those kind of things.
Right. No, I'm saying like in the game, knocking each other repeatedly and eliminating repeatedly for fun.
If you wanna ready up, we can at least go into the firing range, so that way you can test out your settings as you're changing them to see what you like.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. We'll go in and then have Blessed in my chat. He's gonna help me put up. and you guys can too.
So
whoever can help me, whatever you want to give me, I suck at this game really bad.
So right now, I remember you said earlier you were gonna switch to controller. Are you on controller or mouse?
Well, I'm back to keyboard and mouse because Blessed's gonna help me with that. Because I really do want to get good at that. He taught me it, and like it paid dividends in like Rivals for me. So I don't know yet, right? I'm gonna go back to keyboard and mouse and see what it does, and with the tweak settings that him and you guys can help me with, then I'm gonna see how it goes. But then if not, I'm gonna go to controller because like. For example, the Division 2, you put a controller in my hand and I will outplay any PC player with that game, right? Like a keyboard and mouse. Like, I'm very good at the controller. I've perfected the controller. Okay, I wouldn't say perfected. I'm not spectacular, but I'm really good at that game, and it's because I got really good at the controller with it. But I with having learned Rivals and I play Once Human and I'm doing more keyboard and mouse and stuff. I'm just gonna see what with the best settings is gonna be best for me. So if I tweaked all the mouse and keyboard settings, see how that is, and then maybe okay, well let me go tweak all the settings on a controller and see how it is. I think when I find what works best for me for this game is what's gonna maybe turn around whether or not like I can actually hold my own on a team, right? So I think I'm just kind of going back and forth. Controller will most likely work better for you in this game, but field of view will change a lot of your view. So what do you think I should go with? So I should change my... Where's the field of view at? Where's that setting?
Well, first, if we're going to do that, you should go into... You should ready up, because when we go in the firing range, when you change it, you can actually... No, it's fine. You're good. But you can actually see the difference for yourself. Well, but I'll give you some tips for like how that'll work. So you're playing on PC, so what size monitor do you have?
I'm playing on... The game's on its 27-inch curve monitor.
Okay, and are you... This is one thing that will also help you. Are you directly centered with the monitor?
Yeah, this is something Blessed taught with me. I am centered, so like if I turn my chair a little bit, I'm looking right at the like center of the monitor. But it's also like if you were to go on my stream, you could kind of see my setup. Not that I'm trying to get you to follow me, but
hey, it's fine. I get it because
I'm totally not. I really am not. But it's so hard to describe it to you when you can see it.
No, but believe me, no. I'm saying I know how it is when you're trying to explain to someone a setup, especially when you're streaming. It automatically people think that. Believe me, I get it. Yeah. I know you're genuinely just trying to ask, but either way, I still was going to give you a follow, but I know that's not why you asked.
Yeah, I appreciate it, but yeah, that's not it. But if you see, I have I have like a setup that like I took 52 years for me to even get this. It's taken me a year to like kind of build it up through like I've gotten monitors as gifts, and I sold a TV to get a third monitor. So I have two monitors directly in front of me, and those are the two curved monitors. One to the right has my software, and the one to the left is my game. But I only have a limited space, right? I had to move home because of my transplant, so I live with my folks. I'm using their spare bedroom, and I'm in the corner of that bedroom, so I have a limited amount of space, and I got a desk where the monitors are up a little bit. But when I'm looking at the monitor, if I had to honestly say, like if I reached out my hand, it's just my field of view is probably just below like the dead center of it. So if you went down about 2 inches, I would consider that like where I would be centered. But I'm in the center of the monitor as far as from each end. Does that make sense? Did I explain that right?
Yeah.
No, it makes sense. And I'm looking at your setup right now, though. But I will
he means is your monitor. So no, my monitors are not directly in front of me in the sense. So I have two 27-inch curved. This is why I said if you could look at the stream.
No, I'm looking.
Yeah,
I'm looking at it right now.
So they're in front of me, but they're like offset to the left and offset to the right. So I had it so it's like panoramic, and then I have to the left is the one I game on, and to the right is where my software is, and then of course all my chats I put up on the other one, which doesn't really matter.
So center yourself with the one you're gaming on.
No, I was gonna say like looking at your setup. In all honesty, the way in which like the monitor you have your game on for a mouse and keyboard ergonomically is not friendly because you're having to have your hand stretched to the right while your head is stretched to the left, which basically like a lot of people don't think about it, but gaming is also technically like a sport where your form does matter. You have 3 monitors, so I would say the one in the center, like the second one, is probably your best bet, because you're not having a strain, because then your body is directly level with it more likely than not. And if it isn't, I'd shift it over a little bit to the left so that you're able to get a little bit more with that. But also I would say like because once, like, even me, like, I play on right now Xbox, but I do have it on PC, and sometimes, like, with certain games that allow it, I do mouse and keyboard. But the one benefit that PC players have over console, I know a lot of people say it's frame rate and graphics and different things. To me, it's not that. I feel like there's an advantage over couch console players, because when you're in front of a monitor and you have it directly leveled and the angle of it is correct, and you're able to see everything at the correct, because sometimes even if it's tilted too far up or down, it gives a parallax effect to where you, like, your horizons are different. Wherever you're looking is where your bullets are gonna go. Aside from like recoil and spread, as long as you're looking directly center and using like your peripheral vision, if you're looking at it, you're gonna hit it. So that's why like the positioning of the monitor is always important when it comes to that.
So what I would say too is, before you start messing with like the FOV and stuff like that, because this is like basically like a tunnel, I would recommend just like leaving the tunnel, going actually out into the open space. And then if you actually jump and then hit square, so if you're gonna like, oh no, you're on mouse and keyboard, you said, right?
I have it programmed to my thumb button on my mouse. You're talking about to slide down or something?
Yeah, it makes you like speed. If you like get a running start, jump, and then slide, it lets you go down the whole thing.
Right.
I was gonna ask this question when somebody else was asking, like when we were in the boot camp. I was gonna ask if I don't remember who had asked before when they were asking about the jump slide. I was gonna say whether they had it on hold or toggle. Now, if you're on controller, in my honest opinion, hold isn't the best option unless you're trying to like crouch spam to avoid bullets, but most people aren't gonna do that. But if you're doing like jump sliding, I feel like toggle for crouch is better on controller. But if you're on mouse and keyboard, I feel like hold is better since you have more control over it. So another thing they mentioned too, like if you feel like you're not doing it right, you might not be doing it wrong. It's just that like the slide that gives you like that boost has a cooldown, I think of about like a second. So like one way to practice like slide jumping is to go over the basically the gallery of all the weapons where the space is, and just slide off and jump when you're already off the space. So like this, and then like right here you go like here, and it helps you to just keep the momentum, so you're able to just see if you're able to get it correct.
So what am I doing? I'm like running and then jumping that gap, or sliding?
So like like holster your weapon. That's because it'll be easier when it's also holstered. Usually for movement it's better that way. Okay, so now follow me. So you're gonna do it here because there's more room to do it. I'll do it right here. So basically you want to do it from like right there. So when you cross this gap, you're gonna slide, right? But if you slide, you're gonna end up mantling. Wait, so like when you slide, as soon as you get off there, jump.
Oh shit, okay.
So do you have it on hold or toggle?
What do you mean hold or toggle?
So like when you crouch, do you have to hold your crouch button, or do you just have to tap it and then tap it to come back up?
Oh, I have to hold it because I assigned it to the left mouse button because I can't bend my fingers certain ways sometimes on a keyboard, like where like control is the crouch. It's hard for me to go from the WASD and then bend my, I know it sounds dumb, and get my pinky accurately on the control. So I moved the crouch button to my left mouse button by my thumb on my mouse, and so, but I have to hold it.
That's not dumb at all.
Setup's gonna be different just
but
because
that's fine. I can work with it. What I'll say is, if you're having problems where your fingers don't move, toggle definitely will work better for you than holding it, because you can just double tap it rather than putting the strain on your finger.
Oh yeah.
So if you go into your settings and go to gameplay, what's it called? Or actually, let me see. No, settings and go to controller. You're gonna go to crouch.
Well, I'm using the keyboard and mouse right now.
Yeah, it's the same difference.
Oh, but you said go to controller.
I know why. My bad.
Okay.
It's because I'm literally walking through it. My bad. It's just the where I think it's like where it says KB and M, basically where you would go to like change your interact button and different shit like that. So your crouch button, you just have to change it from hold to toggle.
Okay.
So now when you do it for like say like the long stretches and slides, you don't have to hold that whole time. You could just press it, tap it until you're ready to come back up, and then tap it again.
Okay, so crouch is set to hold. So how do I set? That's the secondary binding? Or how do I change it to go from crouch?
Hold to toggle?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's under your key bindings.
Yeah,
Let me
I'm in
look
that.
at
I'm
the
right
settings.
there. Yeah, I have them up. If you want to, if that's where I'm supposed to be.
Okay, so I think it might be. I can see your stream now. Okay, so let me put my brightness up because my phone's about to actually die. Okay, so let's see. So crouch toggle. Basically, you want to just keybind something to crouch toggle instead of crouch hold. So like you see underneath your jump.
Yeah, it says
you just
crouch toggle is 5, and then crouch hold is
What's
4.
underneath that? Okay, so if you're having to hold it, then you don't need both of them. So you can actually remove that if you don't want it, unless your playstyle you do. But you can switch them around so that the one that you press hold on becomes a toggle instead.
Yeah.
So you can just switch them.
Okay, so there, so I want the 4 button. It's the one, it's the little, but where my thumb is on my mouse, there's 2 little buttons right to the side there. I put it on the back one, and so all I do is just now, and I switched it to toggle.
Yeah, so now when you press it, basically you'll stay crouched until you're ready to come back up. You'll press it again, and that helps for your slides too, so you don't have to hold it so much. So now when you crouch, it's just going to stay that way. So now when you run, you're just going to slide until you're either going to jump or you press crouch again. So it helps you when you're doing slide jumps. You don't have to hold the button and then press jump with a rhythm. So as long as you have it on toggle, if you do anything that changes the state, then that'll get you out of it. So you don't even have to press crouch again. When you slide jump, just press crouch while you're sliding, then just jump.
Okay.
But the way to do it is as soon as you kind of slide, you just jump. So you don't want to drag out the slide. So that's why I always say like these gaps are always like the best thing to practice it. As soon as you reach the edge of it, almost like you're falling off of it, that's when you jump. So like that. So you're gonna want to start your slide. Okay, let's not do that there. Ignore what Ash said. That's kind of dark, but you're gonna want to start like sliding about like right there.
Hold on.
Let me see if I can.
Do not go here.
Well, not avoid it, but yeah, you want to start your slide like right near the edge, and then jump when you're right off the edge of it.
Wait, I want to start the slide.
Like.
Holy shit! How the
because you slide, and as soon as you reach like you're about to fall off, you jump. So you'll know when it's time because you're gonna start seeing your screen get a little lower. That's when you jump. So the momentum will carry you, but you just have to jump, and it helps you just to skip gaps.
Like that?
Yeah, like that. Yeah. And when you start getting more precise at them, you can have the jump be a little less. So like, as soon as you start falling a little bit more, that's why you're seeing it look like I'm just skipping over the gap. Yeah. But for the most part, you just got it because that's pretty much the slide jump for most.
Oops.
But the thing is, you also have a cooldown, like that little boost that you feel when you slide.
You did good.
If you try to do it too much, it won't let you. So like, if it feels like it's not working, it might not be you, it might be the cooldown. So like if you slide jump, you're gonna want to do it run a little bit, slide jump again, run a little bit, slide jump again. You can't just like slide jump, slide jump, slide jump, slide jump.
Right.
Unless you're doing a different technique that I'm not gonna really like confuse you with right now, called bunny hopping or bee hopping. But slide jump is the main thing that you need to know for getting around fast. If you don't slide jump, you're gonna be an easy target because you'll run way slower than they're able to get around you.
Okay.
So as long as you master that slide jumping and sliding to your advantage on slopes, you'll be a lot harder to hit, and that'll definitely help you in covering ground. More than anything, that's like the very first and main thing you should practice is slide jumps. Like, even if you don't practice any like movement techniques or anything like that, just knowing your character and being able to slide jump and just play, like at that point you can somewhat play it like a normal shooter at first, but like slide jumping will be like the basic movement thing you need to know.
Whoops, I don't know, I'm punching the air for it. Whoops.
And also in the firing range, you can also test out legends that you might want to try going for so you get points to kind of have an idea of what your playstyle will fit, and then just play whatever character you have kind of like that until you're able to get them.
Oops, I did it wrong again.
The easiest way to practice it is if you holster your weapon, because it's harder to run because you run a lot slower of your weapon.
That's what they said. Huh?
So, so to practice the movement stuff until you get it, it's easier to do it that way, just because you also get like the fatigue status a lot more. Like, I mean, it makes sense if you're carrying something heavy, running with it for a while, it's going to be harder to have like any energy to do anything. But it's possible to do it with it. It's just that it's a lot easier to have it work when you're not having a weapon in your hand.
Right. Okay. Well, I think I kind of got the move down, I think.
I think you did. For the most part, it'll come more with time. The main thing is, like, since you practiced it, it's just basically that helps you get into the rhythm. Because, like, when most people are running through the world, instead of them, like, just running like this, because it's pretty fast, and, like, when there's nothing really going on, it's fine.
Right.
But basically, you always want to kind of slide when you can to just always get that extra boost, because it's always going to help you get a little bit farther. So slide jumping is always, like, the main way you're gonna move in Apex, so that you're actually able to get, you know, cover ground a lot faster.
Okay. Right, and the thing I thought that I would have, like, coming into this game was the fact that, like, well, first of all, I never used to play this game because I got so mad that they scrapped Titanfall 3 to make this game, right? And I'm not a big Battle Royale fan. And I think part of that is because you know, I went away from multiplayer after it just got really toxic for me, and then I got sick, and then I just stopped playing games. So, like, I steered clear of these games. But I played Titanfall 2, and I love Titanfall. But even when I played, you know, in the game, and it's really based on movement, and I know that the devs, you know, made this game instead, which, you know, is totally different. One, I have to learn the whole Battle Royale, like, mentality, and then like I said, I just didn't play a whole lot of multiplayer for the longest time again. And so I thought coming into this, well, hey, I know Titanfall, I know some of the movement stuff, but like it's not quite like Titanfall. And so I'm like, that didn't help me at all. Like, it's
I
just
mean,
trying to
believe
learn
me,
the game.
I get what you mean, because like I was the exact same way. Like, Titanfall 2 was literally like my basically my top 5, if not top favorite FPS of all time.
Yeah, I love Titanfall.
So like I get it, and that's why I was mad with Pathfinder and everything. And people were telling me it's the same thing, and I'm like, they're like, it is, but I'm like, it's not. But I had to also learn and deconstruct it, because, like, you know, like Titanfall 1, didn't have sliding or anything, right? And then Titanfall 2 became like freedom of movement. You had the wall running, the sliding, and everything, and it was a lot less automated. So like Apex is basically like the opposite half of Titanfall 1 that basically was stripped from Titanfall 2. Like you basically have the same sliding and physics and momentum of Titanfall 2, but you don't have wall running as a mechanic directly. So like basically to do a lot of the same maneuvers in Titanfall that was like automatic, you have to do it manually. So like technically we have wall bouncing, which is kind of like wall running, which is basically like as soon as you like attach to the wall from a jump, since you can climb, you basically bounce off of it again. But like it's kind of a little more complicated than just literally wall running. Then we still have bunny hops,
and that's...
we still go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna comment on your wall bouncing thing. I didn't mean to cut you off, but that's the thing that like, and I keep referencing T-Pain's like Instagram, that video where he took the mic from that girl calling that other guy a cheater, and he's like, if you know how to, if you know what best button he's gonna press, you know how to counter it. If you know he's gonna do this, you know how to counter it. So to me, like, and I don't know how you feel about it, so I hope I don't offend you, but let me just tell you my feelings of like how. Like when I used to play Gears of War 3 multiplayer, like I lived on Gears of War 3 multiplayer. I used to think it was like I was really good at it, and maybe at some points I was. But the one thing I couldn't stand, it wasn't a cheat, but it's kind of one of those things that I think, to me personally, and maybe you can help me understand why it wouldn't be. It seems like a very extremely cheap move, but when people would wall bounce like fucking crazy in Gears of War multiplayer, right? Wall bouncing to me just felt like such a cheap move, but then I started going, well, you know what? Since clearly they're not going to change that, they're going to these people are going to still do it. I'm just going to learn to try and counter it. So when like somebody was coming at me and I knew they were going to wall bounce between these two pieces of like cover. If I knew he was kind of sliding to the right, I'm like, this dude is going to wall bounce right to the other side. I started shooting where I thought they would go. Now I don't know if you consider that like. Or if you ever played Gears multiplayer and know like how severe wall bouncing was in that game. But one, do you consider it that way? And two, is it like, did I do the right thing and going like, hey, I'm just going to counter what they're doing? Like, I didn't feel like I wanted to learn how to wall bounce. I wanted to learn how to counter it because I didn't like the move. Is that something similar? Or do you think that that's like a cheap move? Or is that just somebody learning how to like, work with the environment and then their abilities? Because I just it felt like you're trying to go after a guy and then they're just like a crack addict on meth or something, bouncing off the walls and stuff, and I'm like, so I just started to learn.
That's him right now while I'm trying to shoot him.
But I don't know if like wall bouncing is something considered as a move, but I just try to learn how to like counter those things at some point. But you're talking about like you climb up the wall and immediately like bounce back off of it or something like that. That's wall bouncing in this game. Did I lose him?
Sorry, I'm over here like trying to respond. I'm here, but I'm muted because I'm eating. But yeah, that's basically what it is, and it helps you be able to navigate the areas better.
Right.
But there's also like hidden areas that you can't even get to unless you do.
Oh, okay.
And it just gives you more of an advantage.
Okay, but so it's not considered like something bad. Like, did you ever play Gears of War 3? Like, did you ever play Gears of War multiplayer? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I haven't.
Oh, okay, then you probably don't know.
Remember, my library is very limited. I'd like to expand it.
You did say that. Well, then you need to get Gears of War E-Day, and I will hold your hand and bring you through that game, because I love Gears of War. And I lived on the multiplayer, but again, I went away from a lot of that. I don't know if he knows that I can't hear him talking. That's why I was wondering if he was going to answer.
Let me text him. Okay.
I just don't know. Well, if you ever play Gears of War, you'll experience what wall bouncing is. Watch somebody playing it on multiplayer. It's just one of those moves that people have like exploited to the point where I felt like it was just such a like an exploited noob move.
He can hear us. Well,
okay.
He could for a second. His controller died, so he'll be back in a moment.
Oh, okay. I was like, okay, cool. If you don't want to answer my question, that's fine. But yeah, I just heard you say that.
Okay, because what happened is like my controller died and I kept plugging it back in thinking that it was like that, but I forgot that sometimes when that happens you have to leave and come back. But I was trying to say like the first part of what you said, I heard, and so that's why I was asking when you said like if that's a mechanic or if that's like considered cheating. You were talking about Gears of War 3 wall bouncing, or you meant like Apex wall bouncing?
No, Gears of War 3 wall bouncing. I don't know if it was necessarily cheating, and maybe I thought it was just a really cheap move because I felt like it was an exploit on the movements. Do you think that, or do you think it was just something, you know, like doing this in Apex, right? Wall bouncing to me felt like cheap. Am I wrong?
I think it really depends on like the game, and also I think it's the gamer's mentality, because like for instance when you're developing a game, it's not like you can iron out everything, as well as like when you design systems perfectly, they will still have certain interactions that were unintended but not necessarily frowned upon. So like if it's something that is a natural interaction that happens between mechanics that is replicatable and learnable to where it becomes a mechanic, then no, I don't think it's cheating. I think basically it's something where you're developing a skill based on learning how the game fundamentally works from the inside out.
Right.
Now,
and I didn't think it was cheating. Like, I didn't think it was cheating. I just thought it was cheap, right? Because I thought it was like because people would perfect it to the point where it just became this obnoxious thing that, like, that's the only thing they ever did, right? And it was just wall bouncing on wall bouncing. So because I thought it was a cheap move, again, I'm not saying a cheat. I mean cheap as in like inexpensive, like cheap, right?
Or like cheesing.
Like dirty. Like that's just such a dirty move. Like that's such a cheesy move, right? Like that's kind of what I meant. And so instead of, because I like didn't like it so much, I learned, or like tried to learn myself, and I thought I got pretty good at it. Like I learned to like then just counter that cheap move by, I know that when they were going to wall bounce, they were going to go from one to the other real quick. So instead of shooting where they were going to wall bounce, to going to the wall to bounce off of, I started shooting where they were going to be, right? And then that would piss them off because they're like, "Oh, I exploited this move." So I don't know if what I'm saying is like, am I wrong in saying that was like a cheat move? And instead of learning it, I just countered it. And maybe it's just my frustration at not being good at the games either, right? If I
don't think it's a matter of
it's not
being a cheap move or not. It's a matter of, like, you know what it is you like and what you don't like, and you learned how to be able to go against somebody who thinks the opposite and is trying to use it against you. You're just being more strategic. But you have the right to feel your opinion in regards to if you like to use it or not. That's not anything bad.
Okay, that's what I was saying. Like, I don't want to be that player. I don't want to be that player that, like, I don't constantly call people a cheater. Although even in rivals, a couple with my teams, people that legitimately can understand what cheating is that, like, there are a few, but I don't automatically go right to somebody being a cheater. But when I know, like, my personal feeling is that I thought that was just an exploited, cheesy move. It would upset me to the point where I'm like, fine, I'm going to start learning how to fucking counter your wall bouncing, and then how are you going to feel about that then, right? And so that felt good, but I just didn't know if, like, me as a gamer, am I like being a whiny bitch going like, just because you don't like a move doesn't mean it's dirty or cheesy. I just felt like it wasn't like a skill set, right? I didn't think it was like a skilled thing to do. I just thought it was an obnoxious thing that, like, just really good players would exploit. And so that's why I was asking if that was the same kind of concept of wall bouncing in this game or whatever.
Well, to that point, like, so I'll answer it by answering that part there. Well, one, you're not at all a bad gamer, have a bad idea of like not trying to learn the skill, because all you did is you learned an alternative moveset. So like neither gameplay style is wrong, right? So like you have people who like manipulating that mechanic because of like liking speed. They like to increase their speed, and some people are movement players. So like for a movement player, that is an actual skilled mechanic, but you may be a person that likes to plant and watch, and then you basically like to aim exactly where they are. So what you did was, what is that noise?
I don't know.
You like you like the dog. Yeah,
dog
she's
licking
not
the mic or something.
She's trying to, and I won't let her. She's like huffing.
Yeah, because that reminded me when she bit my
And I keep trying to put her off the couch, and she just keeps jumping up.
Okay, wait. I think I just put two and two together. Are you guys husband and wife?
No, not yet. We're
okay,
dating.
but you guys because it sounds like you're like now in the same building talking about the same dog. So I'm like, okay, they know each other.
We're not in the same. We're not in the same building, but I know very well. So
okay, I just figured because you're like, oh, this dog bit my finger, and then she's talking about the same dog, and I'm like, okay, these people know each other, right? Okay,
yeah.
They're not just randos
I brought
like
her
me.
into GGO.
Okay, well that. Oh yeah, she said she brought you into it.
No.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm just trying to start trouble, and then I'm gonna run away. Let you guys fight it out. No, I'm just kidding. No, she did say that like you brought her in, and she's trying to open her library, and that's why I kind of I don't know, not flocked to her, but I kind of migrated because I was like, hey, well, I'm trying to do the same by playing a game like this that absolutely makes me want to pick up my controller and throw it into the freeway, and I have a $90 controller and I don't want to do that. So I'm
trying
like,
to expand so much to the point that I even got like a virtual headset just to play with him.
And then, hell yeah, and then I'm like already trying to recruit her into Gears of War. So yeah, so I just was like, okay, they know each other. Okay, cool.
And I gave her my Xbox. Well, one of my Xboxes, like my old one, so she definitely has the ability to play it. So long as it's not on series, she can.
Learning things.
And I gave him the PlayStation.
You learning to counter is called tech. It's not frowned on.
Yeah.
Well, and
that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah. Instead of learning that move, I tried to learn to counter that move. Right.
So basically, it kind of goes to what they were also saying earlier with this when I asked the whole movement tech move. I mean, question, if we would go over that. It wasn't because, I know they were like, if you're a beginner, don't focus on that. I'm like, that's true. I agree with that. I just wanted to know if we were, because, if you're a person that doesn't like doing movement, there's some people that like playing cover, right? And watching and, it's not even, camping or whatever. You might know the way that people move, so you predict where they are, so your movement comes from your aiming.
Right.
Whereas other people know how other people are going to shoot, so they practice how to dodge it. So what they did with wall bouncing in Gears of War 3 is they instead mastered the side of the game with movement skill.
I'm gonna mute myself, guys, just because I have the hiccups.
Okay, you're fine.
You're having the gas part. But the thing is, okay.
Well, and that's where I don't like to be an ass, like a dick, and I think a lot of things that stemmed from my early, through my gaming years is one, playing alone, and two, never ever thinking, or being really superior at these games, like I really just lost where you went. So that's why I wanted to ask you, right? I don't immediately think people are being dirty and cheap. I think that move just annoyed me because it seemed like I said, it was not a move that should have been part of the skill set of playing Gears of War. And I finally got so sick of it. It was the old adage, if you can't beat them, join them. And I'm like, no, I'm just going to learn to counter him because I didn't like the move.
She did this stupidness, but I'm listening.
Yeah, I see her. Sorry.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Thank you. Thank you very much, because that's why I did not want her to be range leader. Sit down now. I'm having a conversation and you're sneaking me. I was wondering why I saw a gas bomb. She tried to put gas stuff down before she put friendly fire on it so that I didn't die.
So I as you guys being, obviously it sounds like with Blessed, you guys, Blessed's a competitive gamer and all this, and I don't know what your level is. Obviously you're really good at games and a lot better than I've ever been. I blame a lot of that as I always played by myself, right? I might have had friends online here and there, but I always went into games with randos. I always played the games by myself. And to be fair, I'll be 100% honest with you. I don't know if you know my story. I don't use this. I'm not trying to use this as an excuse, but it is a reason why I think that I drank a lot. I was an alcoholic, and so I drank playing video games, and so your coordination and everything gets extremely fucked up when you're drunk. And let me tell you, I drank, right? So I blame that. So actually, in this last year and a half since I got back home from the hospital, I didn't pick gaming back up after a year and a half until just this last June. And getting back into multiplayer scared me because one, I felt very alone in the world, and then it was okay, I'm gonna start getting back into gaming, and then I started meeting a couple friends and stuff like that. But it was always just let's go in and play, and then we'll see you the next day. No, you know, not to blame them, but no sort of like training. But like to be fair, like playing games sober is a whole new ball game for me, right? Like I could not play games and not drink. So I think I have to relearn. Like I think I'm relearning honestly. And no offense to anybody that's having a drink or anything like that. That's not the point. I'm an alcoholic. I can't drink. It's kind of like I'm learning games like sober, if that makes sense to you, right? And so
no, it makes perfect sense.
That's you know, I'm not trying to use that as an excuse. I'm trying to use it as an explanation of why now I'm gaming like sober. I'm like my thought process and my hand and eye coordination is not muddled with alcohol. So now I'm just trying to learn games like this, because then, to be honest with you, until March of last year, other than like World of Warcraft, March of this year, I didn't play on the keyboard and mouse, even with having the PC. Everything was a controller. And then I picked up Once Human, and I learned how to use the keyboard and mouse, what I thought, you know, was learning the keyboard and mouse. And I apologize if I'm running at the mouth here, but I'm just trying to give you like a history of like why I've never really been good at games and stuff though. But so March I picked up Once Human, and that's where I taught myself to be coordinated with the keyboard and mouse. Clearly I need a lot of training on that, and Blessed is helping me. Your guys are helping me. So really I've only been on keyboard and mouse for Once Human, and then Marvel Rivals, and then Warframe, and all that started in March.
You play Warframe too?
Yeah, Mike got me back into it because another reason I originally played it. I didn't like the fact how very like hard it was to figure things out. That's why I hate Destiny 2, because Destiny 2 doesn't tell you shit. It's like, here's everything, good luck. And so that kind of like that gets on my like, I get frustrated, right? I get frustrated with myself. And so
it doesn't help they cut out most of the beginning of the game in Destiny 2, so where like now like my friend just got back into it too, and I'm like telling him what to do, and I'm like, I don't even know how to tell you to get a Sparrow, because like that's different.
Yeah.
Like the Red War is gone, Curse of Osiris is gone, Warmind's gone, even Forsaken is gone. So it's like now it just starts at Shadowkeep. So I'm like, yeah, it's like more than halfway through the story.
And even though Warframe is similar in the fact that I know, but Mike then, because so Mike, our GM mod, Mike Strato, he got me back into it by mentioning like Warframe, and so I decided to fire back up. I like Warframe a lot better than I do Destiny 2, like a lot better, but there's still that frustration factor with that. It's not super easy to figure out like the modding system and stuff, but he says it's getting revamped. So yeah, I do play it. If you would ever come join me in sometime, I would love it. I've actually put clips on my TikTok, and people actually have friended me in the game from seeing a clip of it going, oh, baby Tenno, like, let me show you the ways, and they help me. So I would love to play it with you, but yeah. But until basically Once
the
Human...
culture's still there.
Yeah.
And
they're really good people, right?
A new Tenno.
Because, like... I put up...
some people are good people, but they are way too over-level for the content that they put you in.
Yeah. And then they're like, I'm going to play with you, and then they're like level 600, and I'm like 2, right? Like, okay, like, I'm not even being able to do anything, but they're really good, right? I put up clips of me on Rivals, and all that a lot of people were saying was I was garbage. The aim was garbage, even though it was a clip of the 5-player kill streak. I was just happy that I did it, right? And then people are like coming in and, you know, shitting on that, so I'm like, whatever. Then I started putting up Warframe clips, and everybody was like, oh, baby Tenno, we must show you the way. Oh, let me friend you. Oh, you know, this and that, and you can get this and that. And so everybody was like, all right, so that's part of the reason why I'm sticking around Warframe 2. But until that game, Once Human and Rivals, Marvel Rivals, man, I did not use a keyboard and mouse like for gaming at all. So I'm only keyboard and mouse for a few months, let alone, you know, gaming, you know, sober and gaming again for like a year and a half. So I feel like I'm almost starting over with a lot of stuff, and it does get overwhelming for me. You know, I just have an issue where I've always gotten down on myself, and then when I get frustrated and I just go like, I can't do this, and I don't want to quit, but I just get like that frustration level because I'm like, why can't I get this? Why can everybody else get this and I can't? So So I mean that's it. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm saying no one because I got booted. You guys got to come back to the lobby so I can come back in.
Oh shit.
But what I was gonna say too is I noticed you are down on yourself a lot more than you need to be. Like you're telling yourself you're a bad gamer, but you're not. You're just new and trying to figure it out. You basically just said like the mentality that you had because of your alcoholism before was how you played games, so that's how you learned it, and that's how your brain functioned. Basically, you learned games while your brain chemistry was a certain way, and now your brain chemistry is completely different. So you can't really fully compare it. So it's not that you're bad. Like, yes, your coordination's off, but you quite literally didn't really get good and learn these games when your brain chemistry is the way that it is. So you can't really fully blame yourself for that. Just like also earlier when you were saying like that, like for instance with wall bouncing, you wanted to know like, did you think it was stupid or whatever? Because even though I was telling you like, yes, some people have this as a mechanic, and other people also learn a different thing, like how you do, like with basically being able to shoot someone down without moving, basically commanding a space.
Yeah.
But the thing though is, it doesn't mean just because I'm saying a mechanic is a skill thing doesn't make it not annoying. Like that skill can be annoying because, like for instance, like when they were even talking about when I brought up the movement stuff in Apex, is like someone can be like a ninja just running all around, hopping everywhere, and I think someone actually laughed like during the match, like, why the hell are you coming after me going so hard, sweating and shit like this? If someone's really like moving, like using all movement tech that they can, if someone's just running around and playing like Call of Duty, you're not really gonna be able to outrun them like that unless you have a team covering you or you're actually good at just shooting them out of their movement to like stop their movement. So if you can't do movement,
What's that?
Oh, so Cutter is stream.
Oh my god, it fucking killed my stream. It's because I don't have a great. I don't know because I don't have a. I don't know. My internet, my graphics card, streaming and gaming at the same time. It's a lot of factors.
I'm not worried. I thought it was something that we said.
Or OBS killed it. Yeah, now it's completely like dead. It's funny because I'm still live on YouTube and not Twitch.
So it's just Twitch being stupid. Maybe because you're multi-streaming. That sometimes happens.
Yeah, but I literally cut it down to those two. Just I was trying to do like everywhere because I'm like, hey, how else am I gonna get famous streaming without? And I don't mean for the money, just for like the people. I'm gonna stream to all these places. Like cut it back down to just Twitch and YouTube. But I don't know between like I don't know if I have my settings wrong. I know I've talked to Blessed about it. And then like maybe the settings aren't right because I have a good processor. I've been told I have a good processor, a CPU and a good GPU. But I just can't. It's sometimes between the internet and the system. It's like the stream running the games and the game and the stream like lags and stuff. And apparently, like I don't think OBS is as great as people say it is. I've had more problems with that than Streamlabs since I switched over to it. But it like just randomly like lags the game or kills the stream. Like, yeah, I'm gonna have to just start over.
Well, I used both. What I think it is like Streamlabs is simpler and easier to set up. It 100% is.
Yeah.
But it uses, because of all of those things, it uses more resources on your computer. So if your computer can't handle it well, OBS is the better option because basically